Top of the top. What's up? What's up? TGIF Friday. We up. Another fast week, y'all. We up. It's Friday. It's a nice day. It's a good Friday. Hopefully everybody's good. Everybody is feeling good. About to get into it. Got to send these links out, y'all. Yeah, let's go. About to get into it. Updates. The updates is the real stuff we're going to be talking about. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, y'all know in the real world, there's a lot of stuff going on real fast, but it's all about the money. It's all about the money. So, yeah, trust me on that. Intro, everything will be time-stamped. All right, I just need about one more minute. Who up? Shout out to everybody across the map, everybody that's live on this web. That's right, everybody, they already got a plan what they're going to do. I told you this is the year to win, man. This is the year to win. Everybody already been tested, man. Ain't nothing else to talk about, man. Yo, stay away from them black clouds, y'all. Trust me on that. It ain't no black clouds, man. Everybody talking about black clouds. Everybody talking that negative talk, man. They in a fake-ass world. They in a miserable world, y'all. That's their life. That's about it, man. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have some jokes. Hey, yo, I watched the replay yesterday on that Young Thug part I was talking about. Yeah, I told y'all, man. A lot of y'all about to get your ass shipped out the planet, man. That's it. Yes, inshallah. Let's go. Shout out to everybody at the like button. Everybody leave comments. Everybody that share on other platforms. All right? It is very appreciated if you share on other platforms because YouTube is just one big bubble, all right? So I appreciate a lot of y'all. As much as you type in the chat, please drop some links on your platforms. Thank you very much. Post some screenshots on some of y'all platforms too. Thank you very much. All right, let's go, man. I can't share all the links. Oh, well, man. They just got to find a video today. Because like I said, you got to find these videos. Other than that, we had it top of the top, man. We live on this internet. We live on this web. We ain't nothing Hollywood. We ain't nothing commercial. We ain't with none of that stuff. Y'all can have that. Keep it going. Let's go. We up. How y'all doing this morning, man? About to black out. Hopefully everybody in good spirit, good standards. We about to get into it, y'all. You know how we do. So let's go. Let's go. What's up, Tad? Shout out to everybody that been supporting the channel. That's right. Appreciate it, Tad. Everybody that support independent workers. That's right. Thank you very much. What's up, June? June Gemini. What's up, Miss Bryant? Dramatic. What's up, Fatima? Sight. Shout out to everybody on green. That's right. Shout out to all the moderators. EK69. Shout out to everybody been down for day one. Everybody just found the channel. That's right. You found the jewel. What's up? What's up, Mr. Hellman? What's going on? That's right. It's a gorgeous day. I'm going to tell you. If you want to get back human, make sure you enjoy the day. You better make sure you start getting some of that sunlight. I don't care what you do. You better get out that house. You better get out that house, y'all. I'm telling you right now. Your house might be your facility, your laboratory. It might be your prison. Ain't no telling. And maybe if you don't see how you don't know how good life is because you just been in a damn house so long. Let's go. Maybe you gotta learn how to do stuff without always partying. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with partying, but you gotta learn how to do regular stuff. It's called get outs. All right, let's go. We're gonna talk about it today. Who up here? What's up, Shirley? What's up, Miss Mo Better? What's up, all y'all? All right, let's go. Y'all waited long enough. Let's go. Mr. TYRESE at it again. What we looking at is the truth of something coming to an end. Like I said, everybody was in their fame. Everybody had their glory. TYRESE was the favorite when Chocolate was in, but that was a long time ago. And guess who kept TYRESE going? It wasn't none of us men. We never cared about TYRESE. I don't even know how half of these fools are still around because I was not subscribed to none of their pages their whole career. Never paid them no mind at all. But you finally going to see the full humiliation of black entertainment being put in the dirt. It's over. I kept giving you the clues. TYRESE bum ass lives in Atlanta because they all live in Atlanta. They all could not afford to live in Hollywood no more. I've been knew this. That whole black Hollywood facade was already telling everybody that their money was shrinking. And they needed that Hollywood look, but they needed it for the discount, for the low. That's Atlanta. That was the ATL experience. Because the powers that be already had a plan. You Negroes gonna get your ass out of Hollywood. Y'all gonna get your ass out of here. Kodak Black getting shot at Super Bowls in LA. You know what I'm saying? They know half the rap game was nothing but junkies running around on drugs. Stupid. They said, man, you better get your ass out of here. The gangster rap program is over with. We only needed all you black guys to fill stereotypical roles, TYRESE. We only needed you to play baby boy. We needed you to play the star role to portray the black man as a goddamn big-ass kid, even though he's still a kid to this day. Because he didn't understand that back in the day, they called his ancestors boy. And then when TYRESE did baby boy, it was the millennium version of the grown man that's a boy. Who? That black man, he boy, baby boy. Never get his shit together. Are you still living like baby boy? Let me find out a lot of y'all still living like baby boy. Because they was telling you, when I said, look, every movie we watched, it wasn't just entertainment. See, I thought it was, but I'm telling you, when you go back and all this stuff, every single movie was an agenda about how baby boy was that black boy in that dysfunctional home. It was showing that dysfunctional home where that mama's boy don't want to leave the crib. See, that's why I say, some men still got that syndrome. They can't leave the house. They can't get out. They can't go out. They went from being up under their mama ass to being up under their girl ass. And that's what they do. They never learn how to get shit on their own. Why are we talking about that? Because the baby boy syndrome was for real. The baby boy syndrome is the reason why a lot of men are RIP. It's the reason why a lot of men can't function right now because they was under that baby boy syndrome. That's what happened. It's a mental issue. When they said them people got high mental issues, when they said it, you don't understand. When they talk about mental issues, you got to break that down. There's a lot of different issues within one's mind that grew up like this in these environments. But baby boy was showing you what? Everything people's going to do. Your life is scripted. Told you already. I'm going to do baby boy too, y'all. I'm going to do baby boy. I'm going to have to do that movie, The Code, too. Your life is scripted, baby boy. They were telling you, you're going to be a mama's boy. All you're going to have is your mama and your girl, Jody. That's all you're going to have. Then guess what you're going to do, Jody? See, at heart, you're really going to be a little boy, right? So you ain't going to take on no responsibility. You're going to be still leeching off your mama. And then if you can't leech off your mama no more, you're going to leech off your girl. You feel me? And it's okay you won't do that, but you ain't going to have no authority. You ain't going to have no power. And it's going to show that you're just going to be a screw boy, meaning you're going to be the same dude with nothing. All you're going to want to do is what? Drive your girl car and do what? Run around and play around with chicks. You mean to tell me some guys still doing that shit in 2025 and that was in Baby Boy? You mean there's some dude that still borrow their girl car? Still? And still try to holler at other chicks? Really? This dude still do that? Hey, I guess you still with a baby boy. I guess still baby boys out here. Huh? But when you live a life of crime in streets and trying to be a rapper and you can't get shit in your name, baby boy. So it was all in the movie, y'all. Now watch TYRESE play it out in real life. Baby boy, what's that? Full old child support. Baby boy don't want to pay. Baby boy been on the run. Jody been on the run. Jody was in that club in Atlanta last year. Them people came to the service ass. Jody ran out the back. Yes, life after Diddy is very harsh. But no, it's never about the cover, y'all. I always got more to talk about. What's up, Black Samurai? No, y'all. No, what we talking about today is what we going. It's nothing but updates. I said it always ends bad for the black celebrity, y'all. You gonna finally get to watch it in your generation. It happened every decade, 67. Now it's your turn, y'all. It's our turn to watch it. You're gonna watch all your heroes suffer. All of them. And if you don't watch them suffer, just know they're gonna be broke. Just know it's gonna be reversed for them. You know how their whole life they were praising cameras, running the cameras. For the rest of their life, they're gonna be running from cameras in shame. I just saw, because look, right? Check it out. They don't know I did the video of what? Witches of the industry. So y'all know already. Patti LaBelle. Huh? Gladys Knight. Guess what? They on tour right now as we speak. Old as hell. Working their ass to death. Working their ass to death. You see how you always hear about that celebrity dying? Or they was on tour. They was in a hotel working their ass to death. I told you they going to work their ass to death because they forgot when they signed that damn contract. Ain't no chilling out. Hey, Patty, you still money, right? Hey, Patty, we can still get money off you off the old heads. You know, the seniors? Yeah. They got Patty working and Gladys Knight working. But they were working together for decades. They still got their ass working on tour. Yep. Told you, man. It's always going to end bad for them. If they don't do shows, they will be finished. But they're going to have to still work. So, yes. Now, remember when I kept telling you, I gave you the proof. Around here, y'all know this. When I said when Harvey Weinstein went to jail, no more black celebrity contracts, no more black movie deals. I've been saying that for 2 years. Did you see anything yet? Family, you count Netflix. Those are not real movies. Netflix. Told you, man, y'all don't even know what Hollywood is. Some of y'all so interneted out, you didn't even know what Hollywood was. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, I say, man, they ain't coming out with no more movies. They drop one on Netflix. Somebody say, he got a new movie out right now. Fool, Netflix is not real movies. If you didn't have the power to get people out their house to get that ticket to sit in that movie theater, you was never a real celebrity anyway. That's what y'all didn't get. Like I kept telling you. Only a lot of y'all kept washed up, embarrassing celebrities going for a decade with no talent, no movies, no trophies, no nothing. When I said they made it a play to get you wrapped up in their personal life, that's why you will see the only updates you got for TYRESE throughout the year, his only accomplishment, news, trending topic throughout the years is what? Child support problems. Because you didn't understand, they become avatars. TYRESE is the avatar of the black man that can't afford child support, that is so broken, sorry, he can't pay child support. That's his role. We're going to talk about Justin Bieber role. I'm also going to show you what I'm saying. Y'all stick around. When I tell you it ends bad for the black celebrity, I'm about to prove it to you. And then I'm going to show you how some people can master the art of playing a role of a fool. Trust me on that. You also going to see what we looking at. Y'all be feeling sorry for them. You forget all the money they had and the things they did and the fun they had, MTV cribs and balling and balling and balling and shining. And you feel sorry for them. No. Family, it's their turn. It's their turn. What did TYRESE do for his neighborhood? What did he do about anything? I don't know nothing about. He did nothing. Which I say from Los Angeles, none of them did nothing, y'all. So, your name TYRESE, you from Los Angeles, California, your whole career there, your shit get washed up, you run to Atlanta. They still running. TYRESE, another one, was going to Dubai prostituting. Man, all of them was. And we also going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this American economy. When I told y'all they're going to clean it up, everything going to be back to paradise, right? Well, they've been talking about all the millionaires that's going back to New York. Yeah. They've been talking about how a lot of millionaires leaving their states going to Vegas. Yeah, and I told you, you low-level people in Vegas, your job going to be to work your ass off to the day you die. Y'all going to be the Lyft drivers, Uber drivers. Y'all going to be working y'all ass off. That's right. Because they starting a whole new world. I'm telling you, man, they making all these cities rich again, man. Trust me when I tell you, it's going to be different. We're going to get into it. Let's go. We up. Okay, y'all. Who ready? Who ready? What's up, Soul for the Sown Seeds? Make sure y'all check out Soul for the Sown Seeds, man. Soul for the Sown Seeds deal with the organic planting of seeds and things of that nature in the organic world. All right? So, yeah, make sure you check out Soul for the Sown Seeds. All right? So, look, right? Let's go into the world of delusion. I'm going to show y'all what's going on. We're going to look at this play by play. Lil Wayne reveals the Carter 6 album with his sons. Was Lil Wayne been not supposed to drop the Carter 6? Or was it Young Thug stole it? I don't know. But I'm showing you mind games and playing around. Lil Wayne been supposed to drop that album. But the question is, who's actually waiting on the Carter 6? Because the person that's waiting on this album to drop, you the one that's crazy. I'm also going to keep showing you the point that all you're going to keep getting is the same old-ass rappers. Even though Lil Wayne came out 2 years ago say he don't remember none of his raps no more. Huh? It's over, y'all. It's all delusional. What else? We have not been getting no fire music for years. It's only been about their life because they switched the game from music, acting on screen, to acting everything out on the internet. The whole plan was to get the people to pay attention and get wrapped up. If we can get you more wrapped up in their personal life than any music they ever made, well, that's what we're going to do. All right? Because the whole plan is to influence y'all. See, Lil Wayne had dreads. You got dread. We spoke about all that. We spoke about all that. When I told you, criminal profile, I see any man like that right now, I can stereotype his ass. He ain't got no real job. And if he do, it's 9 times out of 10 is labor. 9 times out of 10 is labor, straight up. Straight up. That's how this shit work. That's how it work. Huh? So that's what it is. And don't forget, in this world, they love when you work labor, especially construction. They love that. They love that. Yeah, they love to have you work in construction. That's right. It ain't about, it ain't against nobody working construction. I'm trying to tell y'all, all of this shit was planned out years ago. All right? Years ago. Why I say that? All I'm telling you is this. You're going to see, right? Things are one way, but everything's come back. Everything's exposed now, y'all. Anybody that was chasing the streets, they exposed. If they didn't change their ways. Get it? Anybody that was living a fake-ass life, they're exposed. They have to prove it now. All right? Everybody was chasing the bag, but somehow nobody got a bag now, right? I'm talking about them people. So my point is, to prove to you ain't nothing else going on. To prove to you, all they doing is reaching and talking about a nothing. Lil Wayne album about to drop. Wait on it, y'all. Wait on it. I'm going to keep showing you delusional shit. Let's go. Nas and DJ Premier, Mobb Deep, De La Soul, dropping new albums, 2025. Oh, shit. Oh, you mean De La Soul? They dropped their album when I was in goddamn junior high school. They coming out again. Oh, shit, that what's up. See what I'm trying to tell y'all? Here we go. No, y'all. I'm giving you all the proof it's dead. I'm giving you all the proof it's dead. This is no different from your grandma right now saying, baby, I'm about to go to the club right now. Your grandfather saying, hey, your son, hey, grandson, roll me up one of them blunts. Hey, man, hey, grandson, let me hit that blunt. That's what all this shit is, y'all. Oh, shit. Oh. But why is it old? Because it proved that the future was already dead, y'all. You got the proof now, y'all. They slaughtered the future generations. They slaughtered their ass. How the hell is no more talent, y'all? No, it was on purpose. They've been killing this game, y'all. They've been killing it play by play by play. Look, what they were doing. Any original talent? Any of the fans' favorite? Because it only seems like all the fans' favorite are gone. If we went through a list of everyone, if we went through the list and we say, and I said, yo, y'all, put all y'all favorite, artists in the chat, meaning, the people that you respected the most, made the best music. If we put all them names in the chat, I bet you most of them be dead. I bet you that. Yeah. We got the people that we used to like that's gone, but then there were people coming up we started to like, and they gone too. Don't say that? Huh? No. This is all the things when I was saying, I seen a so-called culture being destroyed play by play. It's just that they was doing it slick. It was a building. Little by little, they just kept removing bricks from the building. They kept doing little stuff to the foundation. They kept taking out little stuff here, drilling little holes there. They kept doing little stuff, messing with the building, y'all. The whole time, man. Know what I'm saying? I bet see what they was doing. No, but what you watching is what was already said when Nas said hip-hop was dead. He really told us, too, we was just chasing smoke since then. You know what I'm saying? We was just accepting stuff and making ourselves like stuff, but the real art and chain of command was finished. All right? So we'll get back to that. So that's why you'll see. You're going to see the aura and the era. For my people that's with the new world, my people that's up to date, right? You're going to see whenever I talk about this old stuff, it brings you down. It brings you to a place where you're not there no more, especially if you like me. It's like when I go into the past, I start feeling stupid after a while, y'all, because I'm an advanced person. I don't live in the past. I tell you that shit. I'm one of them people. If you anybody from my past, you better be up to date or I'm not rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? If you from my past and you doing the same shit we used to do, we can't rock no more. All right? Because when I look at my past within it, I also see depression. So when I see somebody still living in the past, I see a person depressed. You feel me? I don't deal with that. See? But TYRESE, in your fake ass world of what? Everything is messed up. Everything is so bad. Everything is so horrible. I can't believe I'm going through this. All this BS. No. The fake world to get out, your life will always be trauma. So that's why even on your free time, they want you to what? Watch trauma. Then you're going to see every celebrity, somehow they all went through what? Trauma. Then y'all didn't have no clue. They were playing a sympathy game on the people. I told you, they all do the same thing, and you'll figure it out clear as day. You want to know who's all together in this industry game? You remember everybody that played the sick role. Remember you seen everybody play a sick role in the hospital because they all was on the same script. Remember when this bastard TYRESE allegedly was in the hospital, on his mother was on her damn deathbed, he in there filming the shit for sympathy. Because y'all didn't understand, they went through this thing called sympathy, and they was trying to get women to feel sorry for them, but mainly a lot of men. You're going to see he did the hospital role. Nick Cannon did a hospital role. God damn it, YouTubers did a hospital role. They all did a hospital role because they all on the same script. Are you getting it now? Remember when they all was in the hospital? I'm sick, I'm shot, something wrong with me. No, they were playing a sympathy card, man. All of them are actors. Actors. Because when the powers that be understood this powerful plot, it is easier to distract them online with shenanigans than to actually distract them with the music. We're used to distract them with the music, the headphones. We're used to distract them with TV, reality show, movies. No, we now distract them by making their celebrities look like everyday people with everyday shenanigans. TYRESE in court, child support, 10 grand a month. Fool can't pay 10 grand a month. Guess what? He going broke anyway. Magically, TYRESE got to make payout. He don't want to pay. The game, he owed a chick $7 million 2 years ago. He don't want to pay. Soulja Boy, he owe money right now. He don't want to pay. Because they all finished. That's right, y'all, they finished. When you black in this game, you become a hoe. When you just getting checks and checks and checks and you don't know how to make no money, you're going to be a hoe. I told you. You're going to know in the end, everybody that was sucking cock, because you're going to see they can't take care of themselves no more. Bingo. You got the proof. None of them got no intelligence. Their brain is only manufactured to remember scripts and lines. That is it. You got the proof. All right? Just like a lot of y'all. All you know is scripts, what you're told, right? What you're told. People tell you what to do. Huh? You think you know so much, but people told you everything you know. And then you go out in the world and portray this fake-ass persona. But in the end, you're always going to get exposed. Huh? What up, Cozy? What's up, Shirley? What's up, y'all? We up. What's up, Fatima? Yeah, what's up, EK? Yeah. So let me show you something. Let me see something. Remember when I said get out? Somehow you can make a whole lot of money. You can do a whole lot of stuff. Like yesterday, when I said, I was like, yo, Young Thug ain't really, when I said he ain't really bound Atlanta like that, what I mean is, right, it's one thing when you travel the world as a celebrity. They don't really count. Because you're not hands-on with the people. You're not really at these places. You're not walking the ground. You're not really, you just go from place to place to place to place to place. Meaning, these people, they grow up one way. They get in this game. They be all over the place. But the reality is they're never grounded. Get it? And I'm telling you, when you've been in this shit a long time, it's mental, y'all. They all are broken mentally, and it's proving it through every which way. They're done mentally. They're finished, y'all. No. I keep telling you this shit. When we seen TYRESE with a tongue ring on the bus, you know what that mean? That mean he was a young black boy in Hollywood, young. So when he come out of nowhere and they put him on TV, that mean he went through that door in Hollywood. And remember, all of them goddamn stars that came out in them 90s and 2000s, all of their ass got dealt with. Justin Timberlake, you get it? Britney Spears, TYRESE, all of them. Because that's what they was doing. Orlando Brown just gave us the clues, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why if anybody got to be saluted in this is Orlando Brown, because he been telling us. But the thing, this is what I'm trying to tell you. It's so many factions of this shit. You got the child TV star. Then you got the young man like TYRESE movie star, young man movie star. You know what I'm saying? Like the Nick Cannons and others. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the next layer. Big ass Terry Crews talking about he was getting touched on with muscles. So that let you know if they was touching on black men with big ass muscles, you know anybody else, you was done. You already know that. You already know that. And like I said, y'all, it's not the fact that they were punks and soft. It's just that the industry game know the vibe. They know. You on the contract? Who you sign with? Oh, yeah, you can't say nothing. Oh, you can't do nothing. You want that career, right? That's right. And that's why they was able to do what they wanted to do. But look at it like this, y'all. The truth is, like I say, it is no different from that stripper. Bad, stripped her ass off her whole life. Bad, everybody give her everything. You know what I'm saying? She used to walking out them strip clubs with them duffel bags. She used to men blowing her phone up every day. She got men telling her, I take care of you. You don't got to strip no more. You got all this shit coming at you your whole life. Then that same woman, she gets to a certain age, don't nobody want her ass. Nobody calls her. Nobody cares about her. It hurts. That's TYRESE. That's all of them, y'all. That's where we at with this game. All right? So that's where we at. Salute, Dion. No. Everything in Black Hollywood at this point is all mental now, y'all. We're dealing with some mental shit. I'm going to prove some shit to y'all today. Matter of fact, let me let you know what I'm about to do. I'm going to prove to you, right, how TYRESE is out of his mind, but I'm going to show you how Justin Bieber is what? Playing a role. Let me tell you, I'm going to prove something to y'all today. Justin Bieber might be the wisest man you've seen in your time. When I tell you, it's a science of playing a role of a fool, but could be a wise man. When the book says 40 laws of power always seem dumber to lower your mark or your standards, Justin Bieber. Now let me also show you, this has nothing to do with racism. It's called the Hollywood game. Black celebrities always waste their life trying to impress black people. Because when you're a black celebrity and you still grow up black and you stick to the black code, your life is still going to be based on buying shit, showing shit off, flossing, going out, partying. You're going to be the same exact person unless you change your ways. So when they become celebrities, they do the same exact shit we do. They just do it on a high level. Hey, some of them got the same syndrome. They got bills. They don't pay the shit. They do the same shit like everybody else do. They do the same thing. I pay that later. No, y'all, they do it all the same. But then you gotta throw in them big drug habits. Then you gotta throw in there, they be tricking money on people. All that stuff. So if they're not generating money, all right, then some of them are male prostitutes. Ashanti was not the only one going to Dubai. TYRESE was going there too. Go do the homework. He ain't no actor. He was not going to perform no damn music. Why the hell does his ass keep going to Dubai? All right, then. Let's go. You know what he about, right? No, y'all. They was doing stuff for money. That especially that I know all the men are what? I know about all the men now too. Because I been was on TYRESE like, yo, what the fuck he going to do in Dubai all the time? I see them over there. Yeah. TYRESE Gibson, baby boy, $2 million. Been in this game over 25 years, y'all. He don't even got $1 million for every year he been in this goddamn game. He ain't got $1 million. Told you, they like hoes. That's how they looked at it. Man, I'm a Diddy boy. Shit, my homeboy got $1 billion. I'm straight. As long as I got Diddy, my friend, I can borrow money when I need. When I'm around Diddy and them, I'm still going to have my fun. I'm good. Nobody know what I got for real. I'm straight. That's what they was doing, y'all. Told you, man. When they big brothers, when they big money, you know what I'm saying, the big dogs, the big homies, the OGs, the kingpins, whatever you want to call them, when they gone, the team always going to fold. That's how it works. Told when they say rap like the streets, I'm going to give you the code. It's the same thing. Diddy like the big homie of the block with all the drugs. He the big kingpin. Jayz the big kingpin. When them fools say it's shut down, it's shut down. Ain't nothing going on right now. This shit is hot. President on their ass. All right? So you're looking at baby boy, Jody. So you mean to tell me this fool did Fast and Furious with Vin Diesel? He did movies with Paul Walker. You mean to tell me he's in the Fast and Furious franchise, did music, been out before 2000, and this fool is broke? What? You got the proof, y'all. You got the proof. Told you in the real world, I know what $2 million is. $2 million in his world is broke. If I had $2 million right now, I would know for a fact I got to spend my money wisely. And guess what I got to do? I'm living in an apartment or a nice house. That's about it. Because I know that $2 million, that ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? It ain't enough. No, y'all. They hoes. That's why it ain't enough. It's called when you don't get no more big checks from a white man. That's what it's called. It's called when you're not the favorite no more. All right? He's sinking. He's finished. Told you this Diddy trial gonna tell it all. Tyrese Gibson, ex-wife, claims he owes more than $100,000 in child support because these fools ain't trying to pay. They owe. They ducking and dodging, bro, like a bill. Even though it's only $10,000 a month, which is what? Ain't nothing but $120,000 a year, but he ain't no hustler. He supposed to be able to make that or something. Something just showing you. Remember, Tyrese was never really a real singer. Then I break it down to y'all. All of the real celebrities and are really actors and singers. Some of them are actors first, but when they kids, before they get in this game, some kind of Hollywood. They kind of Hollywood, like pick one. See, Beyonce could what? Sing, dance, act. That's how it always been, y'all. I always tell y'all they're actors first. How they actors? Their parents teach them how to be what? Fake when they're young. Actors. So Tyrese acted like a singer. Jamie Foxx acted like a singer, but they not no real singers for real. Because you know goddamn well Tyrese ain't got a lot of hits. He ain't selling out no concert, and ain't no woman gonna throw those panties at his ass like Mike Jackson. No, they all understood it's extra free money. Free money. This the marketing scheme. You're gonna be a comedian, actor, singer. You're gonna get all the money in black entertainment, all right? So you're gonna see it was so much money in black entertainment, they could be a singer, actor, just get all the money. They can be both. You get it? That's what happened. So like I said, a lot of y'all woke up and cut their ass off, but they only made it because a lot of y'all kept them going. You know what I'm saying? Because their whole life, they've been taking all y'all money. So I want y'all also to see how all of these jackasses still are so dumb, right? Even though they took all this money, they can't even show us no investments they made, or they can't even show us what they did with their damn money, man. That's how sad they are, y'all. Tyrese right now, that fool come by the 2025 Bentley right now. He has to think about it. Trust me on that. Huh? Trust me right now. That fool, he come by a mansion in Atlanta right now. He couldn't do it. So you have your proof of your modern day celebrity hitting rock bottom. And the darker they are, the more they shall fall, because that's how the game goes. It is no such thing as them walking off in their glory in the end. And if it ever happened before, give me some proof. It ain't gonna happen. What happened to Wesley Snipes when it was all said and done? Okay, his ass got put in jail, right? All right, they're all gonna go out embarrassed, humiliated. But don't forget, their number one charge of crime is always gonna be the same thing. The people that helped them get rich, they did nothing for them. The people that kept their name going, they did nothing for them. The people that loved their ass to death did nothing for them. Even though he got black skin, he did nothing for them at all, but take money and blow it and cry like a bitch. His name Tyrese. Let's go. In 2023, salute D Hobbs. Salute Miss Mo Better. In 2023, Tyrese was ordered to pay her $10,690 per month in child support for their 5-year-old daughter, Soraya. But he has not been keeping up with the monthly payments. Why not? Because that fool got to hold on to what he got. That might be his rent money. Get it? No, y'all, they exposed. Then you're going to see, since Diddy been down, they all just getting worse. They ain't none of them solid. If you've been paying attention, you'll see it's like as long as Diddy been in jail, they all showing they really hoes, man. They're really showing the half a men they are. All right? So Samantha claims that because Tyrese appealed the child support order with the Georgia Supreme Court, the lower court has no authority to make any decision at this time, and that since September 2022, he has only paid the full amount 3 times. There you have it, y'all. 3 times. Fool was a Hollywood celebrity ducking 10 grand a month. He's a celebrity. All right? I'm just showing you, man. Sorry ass. He's sorry as hell. Sorry as hell. Let's go. Last September, Superior Court held the singer in contempt for failing to pay more than $73,000 in child support. All right? Because like I said, and I ain't stupid. Even when they say $2 million, man, that fool got less than that. That fool got less than that. You know what I'm saying? That's all his shit. That's everything he got. That's probably the crib he got. That's all his assets. That's everything he got to his goddamn name. All right, so I know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? The same way, we've been seeing people net worth on this shit over a year, and it ain't even moved. It is not even moving. All All right, which we have watched people go 2 years without making no money. All right, straight up. And like I said, he probably, and my mom, for real, he got less than that. He got less than that. Trust me. And he got the same exact money as Glorilla. And y'all know Glorilla just came out. Glorilla got $2 million, y'all. So what does that mean? What does that mean? He been out how long? Over 25 years. Only got 2 million. Glorilla just been out. She got 2 million. And this fool been a goddamn top actors. Movies, family. He's supposed to be rich or Fast and Furious alone, y'all. Or Fast and Furious alone, he supposed to have at least 10 million off that. Chilling. You know what I'm saying? Off the rip. And we know they ain't got to do with his other movies. They ain't got to do with his music. No, y'all. They were male whores, male strippers, male punks young. They were used to being taken care of by grown men. It's called deals and checks. That's it. That's it. They were available. You cut them the check, they perform for you. That's all they knew, y'all. You cut them the check, they perform for you. That's all they knew, y'all. That's all they knew. It's showing you right now. Showing you right now. You have the proof. Him and Rese, they all the same people. I told you it's psychological now. Now we're watching grown-ass men that can't function, y'all. But it also reflects the men in real life because it's all of them, y'all. It's this deep psychological game that was played out through Baby Boy. No, most men are Baby Boy right now. It's the truth. All right? If you can't take care of yourself, bro, you Baby Boy right now. That's it. That's what it was all. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. All right? Either you're going to rely on your mother, you're going to rely on a girl, or you're going to rely on a goddamn prison, but you're going to stay a baby boy. You ain't going to never have nothing. You ain't going to be nothing. That was always the plan, y'all. But now I'm going to show you and prove it to you. Same team, right? But somebody ain't playing right. I'm also going to show you. TYRESE been out since 90-something, right? Before 20, it's a fact, he been around 25 years. But you don't know, the more he around, he just embarrassing y'all. Because now I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you the game called Switcheroo. I'm going to show you the game of magic. I'm going to show you what's real. I'm going to show you how you love TYRESE so much with his black ass. But I'm going to show you something. He's broke. He's sorry. He's fucking pitiful. And the one that's playing the role of the goddamn fool, the idiot, the junkie, he the one with the bag. Who that? God damn it, Justin Bieber. Huh? Now what else I'm going to prove to you about Justin Bieber? When I kept telling a lot of you fools, right? I'm talking about those big mouth people. When an idiot came on this internet talking about he a big YouTuber. When Negroes came on this shit, Johnny come lately in the 20 teens talking about they this, they that. When all these monkeys start getting springboarded on this internet from that goddamn black community. They had no clue, man. Everybody already got rich on this shit already. Justin Bieber career started on YouTube, y'all. Straight up. Who else started on YouTube? Soulja Boy. How I know? Because I saw it. Huh? Justin Bieber career started on YouTube. Guess what year it was? 2007. All right, Johnny come lately. All right, fake ass YouTubers. All right, I'm a big you. No, you're not. Y'all were put on this shit by New York City. Y'all were put on this internet to stop everybody else from being big. Because everybody got big already. But see, it was some other shit going on, y'all. Because they didn't want nobody to get rich. I told you that. When they understood that blacks to get rich, I remember like yesterday, about 2009, they started springing all these bozos on here. And all of them was from New York. Yes, they was. All of them. That's right. Everybody on this internet I seen was coming on this shit for enjoyment to win. But when them New Yorkers came on here, they the ones came on here with all the dysfunction, all the fake-ass conscious shit, all the fake-ass celebrity talk. Meanwhile, Justin Bieber and them got rich already. Huh? Let's break it down. We're going to get back to that. They also saying there's missing evidence in the Diddy trial. Now, let's go. Now, let me show you this thing called vice versa. Let me show you the truth on it was written without a pen that every single black celebrity, when they leave this game, they ass going to be broke. I'm talking about they're going to be broken mentally first. They're going to be broken physically, and they're going to be broken financially. Now, let's look at Justin Bieber. Believe it. Justin Bieber breaks silence on claims he's broke and owes $20 million. Now, when I saw them trying to say he broke, I already knew that was cat because I already knew Justin Bieber's not broke. I I'm telling you, man, I knew a millionaire in real life, and he was so humble, and he taught me a whole lot a long time ago, and I see Justin Bieber doing it. This is why I always had the edge on a lot of people, man. I learned from a lot of people, y'all. Saying about me, I'm trying to tell y'all some stuff. That's why I told you. That race was always to keep you broke. You're going to always be proud of that race. You're going to listen to black people. You're going to hang with them. You're going to do all this shit. But when it comes to that money, you ain't going to know nothing. And that's how it's going to be. Then let's go. Why I say that? I got to say it, y'all, because we closing this game out. And BET was the biggest liars, y'all. They were the biggest liars, the biggest fraud, did the most, and now they want to slide to the left. Cry to the right. No, let's go. Let me show y'all something. Let's go. Justin Bieber has slammed reports that he is broke in debt, and he claimed the ill-informed sources were people who are disappointed they no longer work for him or work with him. All right, so let's go. I'm about to show y'all some shit, man. Watch you about to witness. All right, Justin Bieber. Let's check it out. The black celebrities out here acting like they still got stuff going on with no job. Justin Bieber being accused of losing his mind, tweaking out. They saying he acting like a kid. They saying he on drugs. Justin Bieber out here looking like Shaggy. He looking like a hippie, all that. But see, in my opinion, I'm going to show y'all something, man. Justin Bieber be playing that role. Because I peeped something about Justin Bieber, y'all. Sympathy is part of his role. I told you, fans, you didn't know they play a new game now. Before it was like my music, now it's like me. Feel sorry for me. You know what I mean? That's why they all play the same game. That's why when I showed you Christian Rock, the idiot, all of a sudden in the church. No, they playing mind games on people. Now they playing mind games on fans. Let me show y'all something, man. Question, y'all. Question. How are all these black celebrities going broke? Why are they all running and hiding? Huh? I told you, man, since Harvey Weinstein been in jail, you ain't seen no black celebrity get a check yet, did you? I'm going to keep saying it. Harvey, look, both of his daddies in jail. Tyrese daddy, Harvey Weinstein in the same jail with his daddy Diddy. That's right. Let's go. Now I'm going somewhere with this. I'm about to blow your mind with this one. They saying Justin Bieber broke. Well, you see, he got $2 million because the black celebrity, especially the darker they are, the worse it's going to be for their ass. And I'm not playing with you. All right? So Justin Bieber like, yo, I ain't broke. Do not put me in that Tyrese category. I ain't broke. Let's go. The comments are a response to a piece published by the Hollywood Reporter in which an alleged former employee of Justin made some shocking allegations. So Justin got people throwing dirt on his name, right? Check it out. Claiming he was millions of dollars worth of debt after his Justice World tour had been canceled. Let's go. The Hollywood Reporter chat a source claiming that when Justin canceled his tour in February 2025, it triggered ongoing financial issues. They claim he was in financial trouble and had accumulated large debt of around $20 million in concert promoter. So this is what I was also telling you too, when they be mad at the celebrities, because they can't eat off of them. When I'm a celebrity and I don't want to do tours, people can't get rich off me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you. They always going to make the ass perform. As we speak, they've got Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight on tour right now as we speak, working their ass to death because y'all won't comprehend. Yes, they're singers, y'all. They're singers, but you ain't getting their way over senior citizens. They got them senior citizens working their ass off on that stage, knowing Patty could pass out any day. They're not playing with them. Meanwhile, Justin said, I don't want to perform. I'm good. I'm going to chill out this summer and get high some more. I'm not performing, y'all. That's what he said because he's free. Check it out, y'all. Justin's tour was axed in 2020 due to C-19. Then again in 2022, which is showing you Justin Bieber have not been working in over 5 years. His ass ain't been on tour in over 4 years. Cancel. Let me speed it up. Let me just show y'all stop playing. Stop dragging this shit out. Just what Justin Bieber working with. $300 million, fool. Justin Bieber got $300 million playing a role of a damn idiot on all y'all. Jose? No. Justin Bieber has mastered the art and the science. Let people think what they want. What I call, it's called playing the broke role. I tell y'all this all the time. That's actually the only way you ever gonna have something. Act like you ain't got nothing. Act crazy. Sometimes you gotta act mad so people leave you alone. And then that's how you're gonna have everything. That's how it go. That's how it work. The art of never going broke. I did part 1 and 2. A lot of y'all caught it. You know what I'm talking about. That's right. The art of never going broke. I can't tell you how to get rich, but I can tell you how to never go broke. Huh? Because Justin gonna show you how to never go broke. It's called what? Play the broke role. That fool got $300 million. But the thing is this, he ain't dropped no album, no time, and his ass ain't been on tour in over 4 years. So holla at me, y'all. What's going on here? Told you the story gonna be. And guess what? Even Justin Bieber's ass backwards a dummy, call him what you want. He still got a girl, and I think he's married still. So I kept telling you, even these weirdos be married, but somehow the other weirdos, they can't get nobody to love them. Huh? They can't get nobody. They can't get a man. They can't get a woman because I told you they're weirdos. They're fake gay people and they're fake straight people. They're stuck in the middle. That's why you're going to see they can't have a proper gay relationship. They can't have a proper straight relationship because they're freaking weirdos. And then some of them love minors. All right? It's just what it is, y'all. Keep telling y'all this shit about the show. It's showing. It ain't about it showing now. How old is Tyrese? How long you been in the game? Well, let me give you some facts and proof. When I told you, right, a lot of y'all deal with who you like, but in this game, I deal with the money because I think like a manager. You see what I'm saying? I'm the one that's trying to get you that money. So I think like that. I'm saying it for a reason because I want to show y'all something, right? How the hell 2 million to 300 million? And not only that, Justin ain't been doing shit. Because you know why? He got a real fan base. Also, what I was telling y'all is his pop fans ain't turned on him. When I tell you, all pop fans turned on all black celebrities. I heard a guy on the radio say it last night. What he was talking about, he watched the Boys the Men documentary and the shit was pitiful because y'all don't know they playing that shit as we speak. They playing all dimensions of how sorry black entertainment was. So they got a pity party going for Boys the Men saying it's a damn shame how they ain't got nothing. But the truth is, NSYNC, who else, y'all? NSYNC destroyed Boys the Men. That was their replacement. What's the other boy band group, ladies? Y'all know. Boys the Men. NSYNC, what's the other one? I get them mixed up. They say those groups were specifically created to destroy Boys the Men. Backstreet Boys. Thank you, King Nimrod. Yeah, Backstreet Boys. It was them. And y'all know they ended up rich. Thanks, kid. Y'all know they rich. So the whole plot was they brought them out to destroy Boys the Men, because before that, Boys the Men was the favorite by the what? The key word, pop star mean white fans. That's what it always meant. Pop star, I kept telling y'all. Diddy made it big because he was a pop star, white fans, y'all. Usher, white fans. Chris Brown, white fans. I got to keep going for y'all. Jay-Z, white fans. Got to keep going. Huh? LeBron, white fans. They lost all their white fans, y'all. That's what I kept telling y'all. All right? The ones that made them pop stars. We only gave them the clout. Our money they never cared about our money because they know goddamn well we ain't the ones that made them rich. All right, so we got to stop that. When they were going to every city, every state, they were seeing them shits filled up with everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. So when I kept telling you, nobody deals with this black entertainment, nobody respects it, I was talking about all of their pop stars. The ones that made them rich are the ones that's finished with them. That's why now all of these black celebrities are nothing but the individual that show their ass, try to play your shit on you, and come back to your ass with a sob story why they broke. Because they know they can always come back to certain people. Because you're going to forgive them. That's all this is. All it is they're in our face for forgiveness. But because they all broke. And that's what's going on. Now, we're going to ask this question. How can I take Tyrese? I can add his ass up with Cameron, Jim Jones. Shit, I could throw about Kodak Black Booth. I could throw about a whole bunch of celebrities in there, and they still won't have more money than Justin Bieber. And he don't do shit. What else is your proof? Well, there's also your proof that they just entertain online, and the truth is they fans are broke too. That's another reason why. All right? Meanwhile, let's go. Now, look, the question is how he got 300 million, and I'm going to prove how he got it. I'm going to prove how he got it on this. Where he started at too. Canadian pop singer who has a net worth of 300 million after being discovered on YouTube in 2007. So now you see Johnny come lately, who late to the YouTube. Wasn't doing content. I'm trying to tell y'all. So when I watch clowns come in and tell them I'm big YouTuber this, and I watch every Negro chase the YouTube dream, I just sat back and I say, you know what? I'm staying off this camera shit. I'm just gonna let everybody do their thing. And you see what you got now, right? But how many of them made 300 million on this bitch? How many of them made 100 million on this bitch? How many of them made 10 million? Huh? All right then. Huh? Justin Bieber made his career started on YouTube and Soulja Boy. See, a lot of y'all didn't know that, did you? So that means what? Justin Bieber been master of the art. That's why, as to this day, Justin Bieber knows how to trend. This fool didn't make music over 4 years. Playing the role of a damn bum and a dummy. Whole time he winning. Because he got what? Over 150 million records sold worldwide. He got fans worldwide. So like I was saying, like I said, if you do not have fans worldwide at this time, you're not going to make it. Kept telling y'all that. When I kept saying, this shit is bigger than black entertainment. It's bigger than the black community now. If you don't sell around the world, nobody cares about your ass. Told you that already. Here's the proof. Justin Bieber. And guess what? Right now, if you go on tour right now, this fool can make $20 million right now we speak. All you got to do is say, I'm ready. 20 million. The question is, why it ain't the same for all the celebrities, huh? Why are other celebrities in shame? And when it's all said and done, Justin Bieber will be in good standards, even though he was right next to Diddy. You know why? Because I told you, Justin Bieber is one of the nails in Diddy coffin, man. He's from another country. He's from Canada, y'all. But the thing is this. You know what happened to Justin and Usher, but you're going to see. The truth is, Justin and Usher still good, too. So guess what? Usher still got over 100 million, too. Usher still got his money, too, y'all. Yes, he does. Because I'm not playing with you. I think Usher and Justin helped put Diddy ass in jail, y'all. It's just not going to be announced because it will ruin their money. It will ruin their stock. I'm not stupid, y'all, because the truth is, y'all, it was Cassie, Justin, and Usher. That was really Diddy's immediate circle for real. See what I'm saying? And we know Cassie did it her way, payout, because she was cut off. But I think Justin and Usher, they played their part telling on Diddy in secret. That's what I think, y'all. I think they worked the deal out. I really believe that. Because when Diddy and them was in Atlanta, Justin was with him a lot. Justin knows a whole lot, y'all. He knows a whole lot. If Little Rod knows stuff, you know, I'm telling you, Justin know a lot. They worked the deal out, y'all. That's why him and Usher not getting no trouble. All right, let's go. Because the truth is, Diddy did take advantage of both of them. So that's why they ain't going to get in trouble anyway. So you see right here, right? Worldwide, in addition to conducting a number of extremely popular and lucrative global tours, he is literally a worldwide phenomenon. You know what that means, a phenomenon? Which has made him ridiculously wealthy. So I just want to show y'all how Justin been playing a role of a broke fool. He's stupid. He a clown. Yeah, he playing that role, a goddamn clown, because he's a what? Entertainer. He knows role. Justin knows role. So if everybody on this channel, I kept telling you, I said, yo, y'all, they act out in real life. I kept telling you, they act in real life. They act in real life. Justin acting like a dumb, junkie, idiot fool. He also knows that's going to keep him out this Diddy shit, too. That's why I keep telling you, man. Hey, call me crazy. Call me what you want. I'm crazy. I'm psycho. I'm stupid. I'll be that. Trust me, I will. Yes, I will. All right? Meanwhile, he walking around with his 300 million. He ain't in no smoke. And TYRESE getting embarrassed, not Justin. TYRESE asked, look, TYRESE, you need to ask Justin, can you borrow some money to pay that child support tab, bro? You looking bad out here. And there's no mistake. All the darkest ones are the most getting embarrassed right now. Kodak Black, TYRESE, Lil Boosie, huh? Young Thug about to get his ass shipped out the country. Out the planet. Hey, y'all, let's go back to that shit was funny as hell. Let me speed this up real quick. Hey, yo, y'all, they been studying y'all, right? They said a lot of y'all, I did some more homework, man. It's the truth. A lot of y'all get your ass shipped out the planet, man. Yup. A lot of y'all get your ass shipped out the planet, now you gonna do? You gonna get called down to social service, and them shit's gonna be lined up in the back, and that's that. You gonna have two options. You have two options. They're gonna, hey, that's it. Yeah, y'all, they're promoting for their ass to get shipped out the planet, y'all. I don't peep game. Told you, man, they already were leaking secrets when they told us they were building space stations up there. But they need somebody to work on those space station. They need housekeepers, maids, stuff like that. So y'all didn't want to work in this world. You gonna work up there. Well, you saw on the internet, they kept showing you pictures of Mars, right? That might be where your ass going. Y'all ass about to get shipped out the planet, y'all. I ain't playing with y'all. Some of y'all is, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what all this about. They doing test runs, man. Hey, yo, Gail King went out of space, y'all. Homeboys out of space. Young Thug going next. The streets going next. Yeah, y'all. Checking it out yesterday. I think a lot of y'all getting your ass shipped out the planet, y'all. For real. I think so. Yo, I think so. Because they say they ain't going to do right. They ain't act right. They ain't going to, all they going to do is keep going place to place saying shit. The only way we going to kill this planet, we got to ship all their ass out of here. Yup, that's what they going to do. That's why, then I crack them jokes. Look at that part. They going to put them in some shit. They ain't never going to come back. That shit going to be floating in limbo. That's it. Yeah, y'all, you're going to be getting tricked. Yeah, you're going to be getting tricked. Yeah, you're going to get tricked. That's what's going to happen. All right, that shit gonna go out of here. All right, let's go. We're gonna get back into that real world shit because I didn't even know about Gail did that. We're gonna get back into it. The world is trippy, y'all, but all you gotta do is pay attention. All right, because a lot of stuff we talking about playing out. Shout out to me to take out. Shout out to y'all. Now look, Tracy Ellis Ross, Diana Ross' daughter, 52 years old. All the stuff I've been talking about is starting to play out, man. Let's go back to it. Once again, the black celebrities have mental issues, y'all. Now, she's finally admitting the truth. What we already know. What? She regrets not having kids and being married. Because in this game, you're going to be a weirdo. Because you're going to pursue your whole career, your whole life. I kept telling y'all, they didn't want no man. They didn't want no damn kids because it ruined their career. Common sense. When you are a star of a sitcom and you get pregnant, you done threw everything off. They knew this. All of them sacrificed kids in marriage for their career. So when Kekepalmer married, I don't care. You cared about that. When them chicks getting pregnant at 40, you care. That's so cute. That's your weird ass. Or Shanti and Nelly, that's your weird ass. They get together at 40 and get pregnant and shit at 40-something. Twice, 3 times. Could have been did that 20 years ago. They weirdos. So I know the truth. Mentally, they're stupid because it's not their fault. When you Diana Ross' daughter and she told you what to do, that's why a lot of them get older and regret their damn parents. Some of them ain't want to be no goddamn celebrity. They were made to be that because their mother, their father had to uphold titles. Never had a chance to do shit. Plus, in that game, they got to flip their kids out. And then sometimes their kids get older and peep their shit out. You know what I'm saying? And they regret. This is why it's called selling your soul. Ladies, it ain't just a man. When you selling your soul, lady, you are saying, my career come before my child and my love life. You accepted it. That's how it works. You're going to play a show single. Next thing you know, in real life, you're going to stay single. Girlfriend show, because they didn't know entertainment was magic. They didn't know the magicians write them scripts. And they didn't know the such thing as you getting locked in the script in real life. So let me break it down to y'all, family. She made a name of Girlfriends. It was a good show about, about the women and stuff. And she's a nice woman. I think she looks good, everything for her age, everything. She's straight, but that's not the point. The point is, you're seeing something. Play the role of Girlfriends. I did a special, Your Life is Scripted. I spoke about Girlfriends because the whole show was really about promoting women humping on each other and not having a man, but it also shows the method of woman that can't keep a man, the black woman. The narrative is the black woman can't keep a man, so after a while, they're going to start humping on each other. That's Girlfriends, and that's Living Single. That's the whole script behind them. So, mighty funny. She played a single girl that can't keep a man, but in real life, her ass ain't got no husband, no man, no kid. Because she got what? Locked in that girlfriend role. She got what? Cursed. That's what happens, y'all. That's what happened to all of the ass. Keep telling you. I'm going to keep showing you. The other celebrities, they're straight. No matter what you want to say, whether they're rainbow, two-way, whatever the fuck you want to say, they're going to be married. They're going to have structure. They're going to have their finances. They're not going to have a lot of issues that you think. They're going to play roles, but the truth is, It's only the blacks that's really delusional. They're the ones that's really got the mental issues now, y'all. Because she is 52 years old, y'all. 52. 52. With regrets. So let's keep it real, y'all. You got the proof at 52 years old, y'all. It was all by choice. It was by choice, or you were always just a lesbian and you're just playing games. It is very simple, Miss Ross. It is very simple. All right. Either way, hey, I'm pretty sure you a woman. It's common sense. You at that age. Because when you're 52, you're going to be what? Lonely. Like I said, a lot of y'all people going through that shit now. It's going to sound good. I don't need nobody. All that program shit going to sound good because that's what your ass is programmed with. Guess what? Nobody else is programmed like that. Nobody listens to a song called You Gotta Have a Job if you want to get with me. Nobody got brainwashed by all that independent woman shit. All the single ladies, gonna be miserable, because she still got her man. I told you already, it was the biggest trick in the world. It was an attack on families. Yo, bro, man, screw that family stuff. That shit corny. Hey, ladies, man, do your own thing, man. You don't need no man. Meanwhile, they ain't got nobody. Meanwhile, there's a lot of people single with their own shit. Some by choice, some by force. Some people run from people because they don't want to be tied down. Some people search to find somebody and still can't find nobody. Either way, it applies to what? The get out mental issue. Basic stuff like finding somebody to be with is really basic shit. Finding a person to be with is really basic shit. I'm going to say it again. Finding somebody to be with is really basic shit. But when you have mental issues, that's when you messed up. You know why? You were told how love's supposed to look. It got to look this way. I told you life based on how shit look. So it got to look, love, everything got to look this way. It got to be like this. I wanted to come out like that, but you know, this is how I'm going to do it. Meanwhile, the shit ain't going to work. And that's a lot of y'all dummies. Why I say that, y'all? Because that is what made people fucking delusional, y'all. If you want real love, it's going to come to you. If it's meant for you to have kids, it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you that. I'm gonna tell you, when I was young, the woman I was with had 2 miscarriages, y'all. All right. My first 2 children were miscarriages. All right. So I'm telling you, my life different. I was on some grown man, super grown man, house paying bills. I thought I was grown. I'm telling y'all, I'm from a different cloth. We from a different era. We were backwards. See, I was a young man trying to prove I'm a grown ass man. We were like that. I'm gonna prove I'm a grown man. Right. I'm gonna pay bills. And I make sure my girl 20, you know what I'm saying? I want a little girl. That's how we dealt. So that's my life. So that's why I say a lot of shit y'all went through, I went through that already. Depending on this, getting my feelings hurt, waiting for this to happen. Man, fuck all that. I don't live like that no more. It's supposed to be like this. And if I do this, it's going to come out this way. This shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? It don't work. Club said it don't work. Meaning, I had everything young, y'all. Everything young. I'm talking about everything. Everything. You know how some people hurt you. Your girl got your car. You and your wife got your car. I got the crib. All that shit. I'm doing shit 20, 21 years old, man. Know what I'm saying? Get my ass up, going to work every day, busting my ass, running up credit cards, bills backed up. I'm doing that shit 21, 22. You know what I'm saying? Spinning in circles, y'all. Dead. Fighting repos and shit. I did all that shit already. That's why I talk so much shit. Because I look at people still living like that years later. So what I'm telling you is, people pick the life they choose, but when it pans out, that shit, they don't want to deal with it, y'all. They don't want to deal with it. Because the truth is, the real world, if you want to have shit, yeah, it might be boring, y'all. And you're going to see all that fun shit, all that trying to do shit how you want to do it, it's always going to backfire on your ass. So as you see, Tracee Ellis is bad. She's a nice woman. But she chose her career first. Or the truth is, she could really like women. And she just uses it as a front. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the only thing I'm so sad of, what up, Wax? Only thing I'm so sad of, I didn't get to have no kids, no husband. Lady, tell the truth. You might be a rainbow lady. So which one is it? There's no such thing as having regrets at 52 years old. Ain't no such thing as that. All right? 42, 40, yes. 52, come on, stop it. All right? Stop it, Tracee. And you know what else I know? Your mother had you young. You were born in Hollywood. It is also said your mother was with young men at the freak off. I think they said Diana Ross was with a young family member. They say she brought kids. She had kids with her in there. Yes. They said your mother had youngsters with her at a freak off party in the early 2000s. And that ain't a good look. So I know. Let me find out your mother had people doing to you and you get it. Let me find out your mother had people doing shit to your ass when you was young. Let me find out. Because we know what's up. All right, so as you see, salute to the bro. Within hours, Tracee Ellis Ross was trending in social media, lit up with women, especially black women. See how they go? Because that's what they do. They love to bait black women because that's how you trend. So check it out. Boom. Trending in social media, lit up with women, especially black women, saying they finally felt seen. See that? I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this delusional shit. So it took for her to say this dumb shit for y'all to feel like y'all being seen. So you mean to tell me it's 2025 and they're still talking about being seen and heard? Are you serious? With all these social media platforms that been out for years, you finally you on a fucking live and you find, oh shit. So I didn't just see all this shit on the timeline, all these goddamn women being seen. If I go in there right now, I ain't gonna see a whole lot of ass and a whole lot of women taking beautiful pictures and they being seen every day. No. It's called reality setting in, and a lot of people are fucking exposing themselves in their miserable fucking life. That's about it. That's about it, y'all. Because I told you, it was cool in the other era with 44, but that shit over with now. That party era over with. Now you're going to see who you really got, what you got, who you are, and what you really got going on. And you're going to see the truth, y'all. And I'm telling you, there's people still caught in that world. They can't get out. Let's go. Jonathan Majors reportedly admits to strangling X on newly surfaced audio because the narrative is what? They stupid, they idiots, they woman abusers, right? They don't take care of their kids. Meanwhile, Justin Bieber richer than all their ass with $300 million. Doing nothing, acting a goddamn fool. Which one you rather be, Justin Bieber or TYRESE? What you rather be accused of? An idiot drug head or a guy that can't pay his goddamn child support? Hey, I'd rather be a junkie paying all my child support, all my kids straight. What the fuck you gonna say to me? That's right. Man, I be so confident with $300 million, I do the drugs right in your face. Right in your face. You know what I'm saying? All my shit straight. You gonna tell me nothing. Nothing. No. Y'all always trying to play that perfect ass role. That's why y'all stay broke. Stay broke trying to play perfect roles. No. Justin said, man, you think what you want to think about me. Just don't call me broke. Little Richard. Let's go. Let's go. Why? Because boys and men crying about how they broke. Once again, it's a code in this shit, y'all. I done peeped it. I think Michael Bivins, Quincy Jones cracked the code a long time ago. You can go to Philly, find you some good-ass, hungry-ass talent, and when it's all said and done, you can rob their ass and pimp them out. We got the proof. Motown Philly. All right? We got another one. Yo, y'all, they're embarrassing themselves. They going around telling the whole world how they broke. They going to the White House trying to get laws passed so they can get some money. I heard that man on the radio. I'm listening to sports radio, and I'm hearing the guys, you know, some of they fans from back in the day, they used to have love for them, man. And they were saying, it's so sad what happened to them. It's so sad. You know, those guys, man. You say, NSYNC took those guys out, Backstreet Boys, right? I said, yeah. I said, man, this shit's sad, bro. Because I'm thinking, you know me, I'm looking at Motown Philly. So I'm looking at they getting embarrassed. We know Meek Mill Philly, he embarrassed. We know Will Smith Philly, embarrassed. Jaguarwright Philly. Bashir from Empire, bent over by Diddy, Philly. It ain't looking good no more. We also know Stevie J dragged Eve ass. Ha! Philly. Dragged her ass, Philly. Huh? Because they know something about Philly entertainment. You can drag their ass. I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know what it is. But you know Michael Bivins, boy, you know, Bell Biv DeVoe took all they goddamn money. He chilling right now. Y'all forget they had the biggest goddamn song in the world. Everybody love that song, man. All races, man. They are broke. And it's not that, y'all. Your peoples are showing they hoes because they don't have no pride and dignity. It's three of y'all. That means you don't got a business in Philly, asshole. You don't got a business in Philly. And you ain't got a business in Philly. None of y'all. Stupid. Y'all told you no more excuses. This ain't back in the day In the Elvis days, when they were robbing your people, they couldn't buy shit. No. Man, these fools could own so much stuff. Now, if they own a corner store in Philly, man, stop it. If they were too stupid to open up their own club in Philly and say, look, bro, we can open up a jazz club or something, and every now and then, we just going to perform in our own shit. Told you they stupid, man. If the game wasn't dead, I would be a manager to get this money, because I'll pimp all of that, because they stupid, man. I might well be a manager and get a whole bunch of walls of celebrities. They don't know what to do with themselves. Huh? They could have owned a little spot in Philly. Little bar, something. Little bar, basic shit. Every week, they performing their own shit, and it's all their money. But I told you, when you're a celebrity, y'all, and you're used to people giving you shit, and you're a celebrity, and you caught up in that fake-ass fame and light, and they brain, I ain't gonna work. I ain't working no regular job. I ain't doing that. You're gonna see it with all of them, y'all. That's why some of them, somebody got to snatch them up and say, come on, boys and men, we're going to give you a job, because they don't know what to do. If nobody gives them a job, if nobody gives them nothing, breaks it down, they don't know what to do on their own, y'all. When you boys to men, you get found by Michael Bivens. He pimps you like a hoe, leaves you to the side. You're done. It is no different. If I met a bad chick right now, I took her ass everywhere. I let her live with me for 3 years. I just give her the world, y'all. But then one day I wake up, I say, you know what? You don't look the same no more. Goodbye. Duh. What she got now? What she got now? Nothing. That's rappers. That's entertainers. That's actors. Because when them checks coming in, y'all, that's how it be. So you now have the proof. Them. Who else from Philly looking bad? Benny Siegel. What are you talking about? Jayz did him so dirty. Stupid. Everybody from Philly got a fucking abuse story in the game, a sympathy story, and a sob story. It's a pattern. They're showing us, duh. Same way Gilly the Kid was going to Bad Boy as a youngster. Gilly the Kid was going to Bad Boy as a youngster, and he already told me he was a male stripper, and I know Diddy go to gay clubs, so I'm going to say Diddy might have found his ass in Philly because they always knew something about Philly, man. They knew something about Philly with the gay community and them gay little boys, man, them gay black boys out there, man. I already see the pattern. Stop it. These are the secrets exposed now, y'all. They're exposed. And guess what? The only reason why it makes sense, Philly, is just the truth. I know how Philly go hard on women. I know how Philly guys feel about women. I know this with my own eyes. I know this. That's why when people from New York and other places go to Philly, or when Philly girls go to play, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all been so hard for so long, this rap shit, y'all done lost y'all mind in Philly, bro. I'm telling you, man, it's all out of love, but I'm telling you, it's exposed now. Because boys, the men, they walking around like goddamn poor kids with a cup, y'all. For real. I heard people feeling sorry for them. And it was sad, y'all, because they dream grown men. And I really know what they were saying because they can't say stuff. Yo, man, it always ends bad for those black celebrities, guys. They be so talented, but somehow they just always end up so broke. I don't know why. Huh? Sean Diddy Combs, wild after party, exposed. Blood-stained sheets, lubricants, condoms, cocaine, and razors. What was that? Meek Mill birthday party. All right? Meek Mill birthday party. And I told you, man, there is something with Philly, man, because they knew, man, the truth is, it ain't about Philly nothing. It's the fucking rap stuff. They knew that people in Philly love music a lot. And they knew they love rap a lot. And they knew a lot of them would do anything for some goddamn rap music. But as I look at this now, y'all, I'm not playing with you, man. Meek Mill was going around Philly screwing them young boys, man. Remember, he was touched and turned out. So he was going back to Philly, and he was touching and turning them out. Yes, he was, y'all. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. What's up, bro? Hold up. You see? Correction. Meek Cheeks was with Diddy. That's what I'm saying. His name Cheek Mill, man. Look at Meek Mill perked out, bro. I'm talking about he's super perked. I don't know what he is. I don't know what. That nigga look cracked out. Look at that fool, y'all. This is when Meek was right. Look, happy birthday, Meek. Was it this birthday when you got destroyed? Or which one was it? Because all I know is, bro, look at Meek Mill look like a junkie, y'all. He was destroyed. Know why? Man, I told you they had to take perks because their ass was hurting. They got the bottom backbone. That shit hurt. When your bottom back spine, they got to take perks, man. They're getting back blowed out, man. That's what he was doing. How? Look at that fool. Meek Mill like a straight smoker. But see, when you got money and you got everything on deck, you can get away with that shit. I been knew Meek Mill was selling his ass. I told y'all that shit 2 years ago. You forget they got him as a boy with braids. That's when they bust his ass open. Huh? He was a victim. He was a victim, but then he liked it. Huh? Ride around Philly because he knew them poor kids. You get whatever one you want. Let's go. Huh? I have all the tapes. I'm just showing you. Ain't nothing stopped. Ain't nothing changed, y'all. I wanted y'all to see the updates of the same people making all these videos. Because it's laid back. All right? Laid back music. Why am I talking about laid back? Because laid back members trying to come back out. Told you hip-hop dead, but here goes a laid back member. Wale announces Wale Mania is coming to an end after 10 years. You been came to an end, idiot. You been to an end, and around here you been finished. Proved. All Wale was doing was posting pictures with cute hairstyles. This fool is another black guy that got all y'all black guys wearing man buns. Wale had them guys wearing man buns, special twisties. All Wale was doing, posting his hair. Lay back. Hey, yo, lay back made a lot of people fruity too, y'all. Know why? They was following Meek Mill. Anybody follow Meek Mill? Say, go ahead, say you love Meek Mill now. I never forget when I was in Atlantic City arguing with them Philly niggas. I never forget. I would argue with my bros from Philly, and they were loving Meek Mill. I had it against, I fucked with Meek Mill back then, but I just never forget. They were playing that shit all day. They were loving Meek Mill, bro. So, you follow Meek Mill too long. Guess what you might be now? If you love Wale, just kept listening to Wale. Hey, bro, so you telling me you started going to the shop, getting your hair curled up all cute, looking like you got fox locks and shit because of Wale, right? That was his job. That was his job. Huh? That was his job. He kind of found out they say he in front of his country. On top of that, he was the one who, hey, y'all, laid back music got black men to embrace the beard and the buns. So I'm going to get them that shit. They did that. See that? Told you, bro. You're going to get clowned in the end. You're going to get clowned in the end. Ladies, this is your proof. If I kept telling you, I was fucking with straight clowns. Straight clowns. What I mean is, it's not a coincidence. You lost self-esteem, man. It's not a coincidence. You don't even know what a real man is. It's no coincidence your ass kept losing everything and nigga kept dogging your car. It's not a coincidence his dumb ass is in jail right now because they were idiots living a fake life. They thought it was Maybach music with drug dealing, but it was laid back music the whole time. Laid back Vaseline baby oil, fool. Laid back. All right? But see, Wale don't know. See, he's trying to put it out there like he about to retire. Fool, you been retired. The thing is this, man. You got the proof. What Rick Ross did to both of their ass. Rick Ross is the proof on what you had to do to get a contract with laid back music. Okay? Right here. Sean Diddy Combs' Wild After Party exposed. That was Meek Mill's birthday. It was a laid back music event. Bloodstained sheets, lubricants, condom, cocaine, razor. Now let's stop. We know goddamn well in regular sex that don't happen. All right, regular sex, we ain't, what the fuck are they talking about? I'm pretty sure gay couples, you ain't here like that. These fools in other shit. Razor blades, blood on sheets. You feel me? No, lay back. Because what? He did it to both of their ass, man. Rick Ross did it to both. He drilled both of their ass. And what you forget, it was Rick Ross did that shit to Meek Mill, y'all. And I kept telling you. Then he passed them off like a hoe. When they were beefing with each other on the same label, we never saw that. That was love or quarrel. Huh? Then Meek was crying, talking about he couldn't buy his music back. It was so much shit happening. I've been reading this shit for years. When Meek couldn't get his rights back, he was crying. I said, yo, man, let me find out Rick Ross screwed his ass like a hoe and left him broke. Yes, he did. Meanwhile, man, you see this? What I'm trying to show you is you have all your proof of this shit. But it's a reason why they kept going to Philly, y'all. It's a reason for that. Let's go. Huh? Because all this shit played out in your face. I think French screwed me too. I think French was a booty goer, y'all. No joke. I keep telling you. That's why the fuck you think French ran out the country, y'all? If French didn't do nothing, his ass would have ran to Dubai, y'all. He wouldn't have did that. I was saying, trust me on that. Nah, that fool was doing stuff. He was doing, because remember, he was with Diddy the most, the longest, and he was with Diddy the whole Ciroc era in the whole Atlanta movement. Yes, he was. But like we say around here, French talk that shit, he ain't worried about nothing. But we know his ass worried today. We know that much. Top of the top. TGIF on a Friday. Family in the building. The chat is lit. What's up, nephew? What's up, Domingo? What's up? Grown men crying about what? Timed out. Do some push-ups. What's up? Sandra D. Darielle. What's up? What's up? What's up, family? We live. All right, let's go. Hold up. Of course, French is a Diddy bop. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And like I said, that's why they getting smoked, because that whole French Montana movement that used New York to get to the top, that whole time they were using New York, you know what I'm saying, because New York could have came back around that time, but them fools kept doing Atlanta clown shit. So we're going to go back to this. Let's go, y'all, because we're going to talk about the real talk. We're going to talk about these real talk in a minute, y'all. We're going to talk about these lockups and overdose. That's right. Ain't stop. No, it's a war on what? The streets. What else? Rap. Rap is the streets. Streets is the rap. It all go together. They all at war. It's all getting shut down right now. Let's go. All right? Boom. Everything with lace. Just to give you the update, Odell Beckham not getting no passes. Drewski not getting no passes. Everybody in this is getting slandered 24 hours around the clock. My people on the channel, I'm giving you updates. It is these same people making all these memes, and we don't know who's doing it, and it's not stopping. But all these memes are giving us clues. See? Everything was laced. Everything was laced. Those are the clues, y'all. That's how it worked. How we know everything was laced? Because we found out about the baby oil. Even though I cracked the code on what was in that baby oil last year, Cat Williams threw something out there. I said, I want to do a little homework. Yeah. Everything was laced. Telling you, the bottles of liquor was laced. That was said. That was said, y'all. Them bottles already tainted. It was said the baby oil was tainted, right? And you know what else they had? You know pink coke ain't no real coke. That's some tainted cocaine with something else in it. You feel what I'm saying? They had no fools hallucinating, bro. They had no fools in there. They was taking hallucinating drugs, y'all. He lied to them and said, well, pink coke, man, that stuff's something else, y'all. That stuff was like LSD, y'all. Straight up. He was tricking them to be on stuff that make you see pink elephants and shit, man. Hey, I'm not playing with you. He had them fools on that stuff. I'm not playing with you, y'all. This is the reason why it's like that, because like I said, they were getting tricked. You got a straight teenager in my face. I'm on LSD. That's what he was doing. He got them on all type of drugs, talking about, yo. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when you're on LSD, you don't know about no age. You don't know about no fucking age, bro. You don't. Blood on sheets. Man, they could have had these fools, because in that match, they was doing rituals. They had that girl on the table. Man, he got you on LSD talking about carve this turkey real quick. Carve this turkey for me, bro. Whole time you chopping on somebody, you don't even know, bro. You on LSD, man. Jose? No. That's why I say I know what they was doing. So let's go, right? Let's go to the real world. Why? I want y'all to see how Meek Mill was riding around Philly messing with the young boys, man. Huh? He was running around Philly with the young boys, man. Running around there at night for prostitutes. He was riding around Philly doing the same shit, same exact thing Mr. C was doing in New York. The same thing LL Cool J was doing. Riding around where the trannies be at. I don't gotta be from Philly, but I bet you it's a part of Philly where all the transsexuals be on the block at. Somebody let me know. I already know it is. Because I know in this city with a major drug habit, it's gonna be a lot of cross dressers walking around. Cause most people that be on their door, yeah. See how dirty Philly street is in this dirty ass picture? That's everywhere. All I'm saying is, man, stop being proud of these dirty ass streets. And you also gonna see what? Everybody that was from these dirty streets and made it, somehow they ass still stayed dirty. All right? Because that fool was riding around Philly in a Maybach, and he knew the kids were going to come out that house. Yeah. What happened to little Snoop, Meek? You know what your boy's into. Sanford woman arrested after 11-month-old OD from coke exposure. Death on child. Why? Now it's a war on all their ass. Nearly half a pound of fatty found during search of Marion County home. That's South Carolina. Told you that's where that stuff at. Guess what happened to them? Death penalty. Why? Half a pound of fatty. What am I showing you guys? Showing you how they was getting that money. Family, when we saw South Carolina and North Carolina burning, did I not tell you? I said the Carolinas where a lot of that stuff be at. Bingo. I said a lot of stuff you think country. Bingo. Marion country. I know where that's at. Yeah. I'm getting money, y'all. Half a pound of dope. Death penalty. Told you they ain't stop, y'all. So what am I showing you? Well, everybody got a warning head start. So you now got your proof on what? Johnny come lately, right? You also got your proof of the black stereotypical nigga for 2025. What is that? Dreads, nappy head. What does it mean? Criminal. But if I stood back and looked, damn, they look like the slaves from 1800 days. Yup. Why? They came with a program to make everybody look like slaves in the last day. That was all on purpose. In the last day, you shall walk around with nappy heads, bonnets, and slippers. That's right. Bonnets and slippers. Yes, and nappy heads. You guys are going to walk around looking like the past in the new world. And you did it. And this is what you got. All right? Boom. All right? What is that? Showing you. Family. If they announce to the world it's an attack on Fetty, if the new Department of Justice came in this goddamn seat January, it's April. You are watching how your people are so dumb. They got phones, devices. They supposed to do all this shit, but they had no clue it was a war on drugs, even though it was announced. Even though it was announced. No, they're stupid. Guess what they're going to do? Ship their ass out the planet, man. Nobody's going to jail no more, man. From now on, all y'all ass getting shipped out the planet, man. I already told you already. They ain't got no more rooms in the prisons, man. There's two things going on. Some of y'all getting shipped out, and some of y'all they trying to trick to go out, all right? They trying to trick y'all ass. Some of y'all might trick you too. I'm going to say, we going to go chill at this park, and they got these rides, and I'm going to sit on there with you, and then I'm going to say I got to go to the bathroom real quick. Your ass out of here. Out of here. That's right. I might help them get rid of some people too. Let's go. Y'all, some of y'all getting shit out of the planet, y'all. I'm telling you, man. Y'all don't throw the proof. Y'all don't throw the proof, man. Anybody claiming thug, you getting shipped out the planet. That's it. Salute, Lena. Salute, Linnell. All right? That's it. Anybody incompetent, your ass getting shipped. You can't read, you getting shipped out the planet, man. Because they know if you can't read now, later on, you're going to be trying to steal. You getting shipped out of here, y'all. Let's go. All these niggas, they getting shipped out of here. That's it. That's it. No more jail. After court, the shit gonna be waiting for him in the back. All right, let's go. I'm giving you updates on these lockups. Evidence recovered from vehicle impounded during narcotics arrest. Update. Like I said, idiots. Look how these fake ass gangster punks. Look how these Rainbow Panther punks. Look how these internet gangster punks. Look how these bastard kids that come out of polluted ass wombs. Look how they walk up in broad daylight, start busting guns. Old man crossing the street. Woman right there with kids. If that was I slaughter their ass. If that was my kid, I slaughter, I hunt their ass down, I'll blow all their brains out. Why? Because they stupid. They don't know nothing. They ain't gangster. They ain't nothing. They ain't nothing but trash. Heathens. Right? Get their ass out of here. See that? No. Internet dummies, but they had no clue. The proof of them being terrorists have stuck. So when I told y'all, all sources are pointed at y'all because y'all have become terrorists. And your parents are terrorists. And they gave birth to terrorist kids. And now they get rid of all of their ass, y'all. See that? Child right there. Idiot shooting right there. New York. Where else? The Bronx. Home of the idiots. Home of the idiots, where they call it gangsta. Somehow, they're the ones always going to jail and dying. Somehow. See that? No. The truth is, what I've been learning, them blacks in the Bronx been in goddamn experiment programs since the goddamn 70s, man. That's why they different. You kept hearing all these years about how the Bronx is different because they are. They are. Most of them are born out of mental goddamn patient facility. Most of their fucking parents had mental issues. These are facts. We used to big up projects, but man, we forget it's this thing called fucking mental checks. We forget half the motherfuckers was getting checked by the government for goddamn mental issues. And someone had mental issues and crackhead issues and dope issues. The Bronx, home of the trash. Always been like that. Huh? Fake gangsta. Where they get it from? Chicago drill, internet gangsters. But where they get it from? Punks. Why they a punk? He didn't walk up and hit who he had to hit. He busting shots behind a fence like a bitch. Meanwhile, crime played out. He's a sucker. That's how it worked. Why am I showing you this? Because they all labeled terrorists and they ass all gonna get destroyed. That's why. Because it already happened already. Huh? Told you, man. Eric Adams being respected because he cleaned them streets up. They said, we like the way you handled those niggas. That shit was some cool shit you did, bro. Thanks. RT Bell, what's up? Swipe. All that crime shit over with because this shit ain't no real crime. All that shit played out. Ain't about nothing. All right? Did what they was praising, y'all. An idiot with a gun. Broke as fuck. Huh? They been broke their whole life. Somehow they always get their hands on a gun, don't they? That's right. Huh? Young boy could bust a gun in New York. Young boy can't pay mama rent, though. That's right. Or young boy knows smoke weed, go shop in New York. That's all they know, bro. It's over with. When they built that new jail in the Bronx for juvenile, they knew what time it was, y'all. Told you, man. This is your life. This is what you got now. Huh? Everybody fake ass Chicago. Shout out to the real GDs, BDs, and vice lords. Y'all influenced the world. When I seen Chicago influence New York, I've been to New York was fucking busters. Huh? When I was in New York and everybody had on Adidas suits trying to play from the shy, I knew they was busters. Been straight busters. The biggest followers been New York dummies. Because they been lost their weight. How they been lost their weight. Been lost their weight. See that? What's gangsta about that, y'all? Grandma right there with the baby. Girl, woman right there like an elder woman, bending over. Squatting, look like another child right there. Old grandpa crossing the street. Idiots walking around shooting behind the fence. Behind the fence, bro. Behind the fence. With technology. No, y'all. I told you, man. If I get paid off slaying their ass, I'd do it myself. I would, just for the fun of that shit. Look at they fake ass gangsters. He'll be shooting behind that fence. I'll be behind a car, and I just target on his ass. Pow, drop his ass. Pow, drop his ass. One shot, pow, just drop his ass. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. 20 alleged Bronx gang members, fake gang members. No, they call it a gang because they run together. If you all broke, you run together, you a gang. 20 alleged Bronx gang members indicted in criminal spree tied to murder. 14 shootings. Let's go. Now let me show you something. See? This whole thing is, this is what they was doing. We're going to let you terrorize the neighborhood. We're going to let you boost the crime. We're going to let you do a lot of killing. And then we're going to indict all you fools in one whop. And guess what we're going to do? After we clean up your neighborhood, that rent going up, and we're going to regentrify it. We just had to get the last of you bastards out of here. That's how it works. We don't lock up one person. We need investigation. We need y'all to do a lot of dirt. And so the 14 people, you're going to tell them some more? Because look, y'all, you finally got it. Fantasy land, man. They didn't get it. They thought they were Chief Keef, Kodak Black. Huh? They thought they were Yellow Beezy. Huh? What they thought they was, family? Nothing. Clowns. No, they call them terrorists now. That's why they call them terrorists now. They're terrorists. Why? Terrorizing the community. This is worse than ISIS, dummy. This is worse than Taliban. They didn't do this. This is called terrorism. Average civilians being terrorized, minding their damn business. Do you get it now? You still talking about the streets even though they fake? See that? Terrorizing the Bronx. It's said like that on purpose so when they go to court, they get 100 years. Or they might put their ass in a FEMA camp because they're terrorists. And they came out of terrorist pussies. That's right. All these bastard kids gonna die. All their ass going straight to hell. That's right. No cause, no purpose, no play. So here you have it. Here you got it, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's a beautiful day, y'all. I'm going to get off these black clouds, right? But I got to tie this together. Because you see, from the top to the bottom, celebrity, what? TYRESE, broke, crying, child support. You mean he on child support like somebody that live a regular life in the hood? Yup. So on TV, they getting embarrassed for child support. And on the same TV, they being accused of being terrorists. Yup. And on the same time, they showing black people getting shipped out the planet. Yup. I think it's their turn. Y'all know the scripture, right? Y'all the ones kept saying it. You kept saying you was one in the Bible because it said that you was going to be put on ships. Well, guess what? Your ass about to get put on ships. This time it's just called spaceships. That's it. I told you they write a new Bible, man. The new Bible being written, and y'all guys are the start of that shit. Yup. You getting shipped out the planet in ships, and then when y'all get out of space, it's Genesis. That's going to be the new Genesis. Straight up. In the beginning, it was just us on this fucking planet in the middle of nowhere. That's y'all. Then I tell you, the art of going nowhere, that's y'all. Y'all about to get your ass kicked in space. You think I'm playing? All right. You know Jeff Bezos got the money to do it. We finally got to play for them once and for all. Now, why am I saying that? Y'all think I'm playing, right? Millionaires are taking the cities back over, y'all. Let's go. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it. Why? It's a plot. Label them all as terrorists. Label all of them as incompetent. Now we got the excuse to get rid of all their ass. And in New York, we just kill them by the ring. The Bay Area has more billionaires than New York City and everywhere else. New data shows. We get into the part of the show when I told you America's going back booming, America going back to fun, America going back to that money. It's going to the have against the have-nots. I just saw the commercial. They just showed the news for Sam's Club. It's official. You go in Sam's Club now, y'all. You got to be a Sam's Club member. You got to buy the shit on your app in the store and walk out with that shit in your cart because they got the scan. I seen it 2 years ago, the scan. You load your cart up, walk right out. You go in there shop on your phone. You just put in your phone as you get it. Okay, get my milk, put it in the pot, put it in the cart, put it in the cart, put it in the cart, put it in the cart. After that, just walk out. Poof. That's how I go now. Y'all told you it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Amazon got it. Sam's Club got it. But what I always was taught, always pay attention to Walmart because Walmart is the government. So Walmart always going to show you what it is. Sam's Club is Walmart. So let's go. This is what I'm telling you, y'all. This world based on money. Credit to money, credit, structure. I'm about to pull y'all some shit. Even Jeff Bezos was playing a role. He went and got married. He was with Oprah and them. Man, Jeff Bezos went and got married, y'all. Telling you, a lot of them were playing gay roles and all of that. Yes, they was. When Obama was in office, a lot of them were playing gay roles for that money and for that clout. That's what they was doing, y'all. Not playing. Nope. And the narrative was, y'all gonna be flipped. But a lot of them, they said, nah, man, we just act a role. Because the plan is to destroy their families. The plan is devalue the family. So that's what we're going to promote. All we're going to promote to them, Housewives of Atlanta, 4, 5, 10 years straight. We're going to promote to them that family is corny, family is lame. Marriage is corny as fuck. Go to the club. Yeah, and that's what they did. So I'm going to show y'all something. Let's go, fam. We're still cooking on the Friday, TGIF. Thank you, everybody that's up. I ain't really had time to share the video like that, but we still up. Let's go. Johnny come lately, I'm going to get it later. So I'm going to show you. We're talking this money talk now, y'all. Let's go. Why are many centile millionaires relocating, investing in Dubai and Abu Dhabi? Because here's your proof, y'all. When I said a lot of celebrities out the country, a lot of them been fleeing. You know, a lot of them in Dubai, y'all. They were already going there. I also think the behavior that Hollywood was into, I think they can do it in Dubai, if you catch my drift. Why you think broke ass Ashanti kept going to Dubai? TYRESE was going over there. See, what made me pay attention to Dubai, y'all, is because I only was seeing washed up celebrities go there. I was only seeing the celebrities that wasn't winning no more. They were the only ones going there, y'all. That's how Ben put it together, what they was doing. Yes. Plus, the people that run this shit was using celebrities as entertainers and clout to get them to bring revenue. See, to make Dubai popping, they had to get a lot of people to perform out there. So it's something going, you know what I'm saying? It's a process, y'all. So that's why I kept telling you, the main people they kept trying to get it buy into Dubai is who? You know who? Huh? You know who, right? You know who, right? They know fantasy land always want to go somewhere. They know when you grow up poor as fuck, you always fantasize of going somewhere. I want to go to Dubai one day. I just want to do this one day. Even though everything you fucking do gonna cost you thousands. I just want to do this. Hey, are you gonna sign up to get on a spaceship? Let's go. Now look, when I tell you they want these cities back, All this was the excuse. Now the Bay Area, Cali, shout out to D Malley. In California, they were breaking in cars. I'm talking about rent a car, going up in your shit, going in the store, taking everything. They let San Francisco get crazy. They were walking out of the, they let that shit get, they were walking out designer stores. They flipped it upside down. They said San Francisco was so messed up, due to on the streets from humans, drug needles. Guess what that was about? They're gonna clean that shit up, cleaned it up. All that rent gonna be so sky high. Yup, the cities are for millionaires now, y'all. That's how they making it. Rich people. Wealthy people fueled by Bay Area high-tech new survey finds. What's that? Silicon Valley. So what they say, the Bay Area has more money than New York, more billionaires than New York City. Because I told you, right? Everybody been gassed up in these fake-ass cities. Meanwhile, it's called find the money, y'all. Meaning the real cities that's really winning, they never gonna tell you because they don't want your ass going there. That's how it always been, y'all. So let me show you something else. Let's go. We talking money talk. Nearly 2,000 millionaires left overseas, Israel, in the past year. Move to weather cities. What's happening? Like I said, millionaires flying in from all over the world. Billionaires. Yeah, the new America, y'all. All those people that got tired of their stuff overseas, they coming over here. The rich ones. Buying, and you know they coming to buy stuff up, right? Mm-hmm. You know that's what they coming to do, right? Business. How many businesses we got? How many businesses you got? Are you planning on starting a business this year? Next year? Somewhere soon? Telling you it's going to be different. You going to get a farm or something? I don't know. Let's go. Gayle King very disappointed and very saddened by criticism of Blue Origin. What they saying? They don't believe it. But now check this out. Las Vegas lures Seattle millionaires fleeing taxes on their wealth. What are you seeing? I'm showing you cities being reset. Millionaires going to Vegas. I'm only showing you this when I told you that every city in America is going to be back to big money, boom, tourism. It is not going to be for no poor people. All the poor people, your job is to pander to the rich. So I'm going to show you again for the people that don't understand from Los Angeles, California. The plan was for all y'all California ass black people, take your ass to Vegas anyway, because y'all are going to be the ones at the low-level parts of society. You're going to work in the hotels. You're going to work in city jobs. Whatever it is, your job is to help the city boom and stay in your place at the same time. And your ass going to cook in that goddamn desert. That's everywhere. Hey, New York, same for you, New York, same shit. Yeah, you're going to be in the city, but if your ass ain't on social service being taken care of, your ass going to struggle. Your ass going to suffer because they're going to make it like that. They're going to make it with an average tax-paying citizen person. All right? Your job is to keep the shit going. What you a bus driver? What you work for the city? Well, you're going to do your city job. Huh? What else you got going on? Well, your job is to keep this shit going, pay them damn taxes, but it's going to be different because all that rent going to be going up. And it's really going to be made for rich people. So like I said about California, I kept telling y'all this shit. I said California is going back to the real California with the real Hollywood. What's the real Hollywood? Not a lot of black people in fucking Hollywood. That's the real Hollywood. New York is going back to the real Fifth Avenue. What's the real Fifth Avenue? The home of the real rich people. The real Fifth Avenue, you walk down there, you're going to see a celeb. You're going to see somebody rich. You're going to see something. That's the real Fifth Avenue, fool. All these cities have been destroyed on purpose after 2000, which I didn't get. After 9/11, all businesses got crashed. Y'all didn't get that part. You didn't understand the world trade meant the crash of everything. So when you people in your mind, only people that know the truth before this shit started. Look at it like this, y'all. Look at how you was living your life before 9/11, and then look at how it was after. It's like before 9/11, we were just living a normal life. You know, shit happens, shit goes and comes, but it was never no problem with no damn money or no job or no housing, certain things, never no problem. Then you're going to see after 9/11, each year, something got like a little worse, different, change, and that's what happened. When 9/11 went down, y'all, that is after that, that's when they first started shipping these jobs out of the country. Call centers, American jobs, y'all. Warehouses, all these companies. I remember Polo factories in America. Tommy Hill factories. You know what I'm saying? Right here. Levi's factory, right here. Nike, right here. You get a job at the factory, get all that. I don't got time to go through every brand. But you was able to work for companies that's in your fucking refrigerator and in your cabinet with real benefits, real jobs, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They started getting rid of them joints, laying off people, downsizing. It was on purpose. It was on purpose, y'all. So now everything is coming back. That's all that's happening. But if I said it was all on purpose, why you think it was on purpose? Because when the jobs left, they knew y'all was going to sell drugs more. When the jobs left, people got more depressed. Trailer park trash started doing more drugs. Daddy getting laid off. Yeah. When they wanted this work, when it became a big party, and everybody getting high, and everybody just selling drugs, this made everybody develop a behavior of what? Not working. What else? Not being legit. So we sacrificed 30 years to destroy another 60 years. It's called 3 generations, something like that. That's what happened. Well, they told us a lot of people graduated with degrees, but how come we don't see no changes and how come things are worse? I don't know, but let's go. I wanted to prove to y'all this money game, and they've been playing musical chairs and the country been reset. So look, the crime element is the excuse. Now y'all are terrorists. We have proof y'all are no unfit for society. So when we clean up this Bronx neighborhood and we were gentrifying and we put up all them cameras and flip that rent, y'all guys ain't gonna be able to say nothing because you're gonna get your ass out of here. That's the plan. You're not on the agenda. What's the proof? The migrants came. Some of them acted a fool, but for the most part, they all had good jobs and stayed in their place. We had them in a hotel paying $500 a month. Your kids still out here shooting. Those migrants that came, they got jobs now. And some of their kids in school, and some of their wives got nursing degrees, CNAs now. You guys still shooting them city projects. Same shit that you did back in the 90s. Same shit. You didn't develop. You're animal. You're not human no more. You're terrorists. It's the proof right here. Grandma right there. Kids right there. See that? Elderly woman, kids, elderly man crossing the street. Idiot shooting. Can't shoot. Never been to a range. Broad daylight. Done with gloves on. He don't know it's body scanning. He think because he got a hoodie, he's straight. Nope. Man, that shit, they got soul readers now. Shit see your soul. That shit can see how much, that shit can check your goddamn sperm count. You know what I'm saying? They got shit see through your whole life. But you don't get it, right, dummy? No, y'all, the truth is, I told you, man, New Yorkers became the most dumbest because they got the most brainwashed. That's the only reason why. They got the most brainwashed. See, New York was the most smart before when there was no such thing as the internet. They had to use the internet to make smart people dumb, y'all. That's why all the smart cities where everybody was smart at, they're the dumbest. Which ones? Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York, and Philly. The internet made them the dumbest out of everybody. It's right. I'm not playing with you. You know what I'm saying? Because they was the home of reading books. The homes of reading books and getting educated and conscious. Once they got on the internet, they became the stupidest, y'all. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. So, like you see, right? Las Vegas, millionaires moving there. New York, millionaires moving there. All right? Straight up. Bay Area, millionaires moving. It's been a shift. Millionaires from other countries moving here. Millionaires leaving here going to Dubai. Because it's a shift. Huh? Nearly 2,000 millionaires left. That's 2,000 left Israel. Y'all, that's 2,000. Where you think they went to? Huh? Where you think they went to? I'm going to say New York. When I told you it was a race, guess who at the bottom? It's official now. Y'all all getting wiped out because you labeled terrorists. See this? National news, y'all. 20 alleged gang members accused of terrorizing. That brings terrorist charges. Same thing happened to YSL. That's why I told you. Young Thug gang was known for terrorizing. Young Thug ass ain't supposed to be out of jail. He the leader. You're going to see the rappers be the leader of the gang, but the leader gets out and the gang go to jail. Because that's how it works. That's how it works. All right? So I'm going to say good job to you undercover officers in the Bronx. Without y'all, it never came off. Thanks, Five God. Thanks a lot, guys. Salute you. Salute all you guys. All right? The rest of you guys in the Bronx working on this goddamn internet. All right? Tyrese is broke. Let's all start a GoFundMe for Tyrese and then keep it for ourselves. Tyrese is on a run. All he owed is $10,000 a month. That's it. He running, y'all. Why is he running? Because he ain't no real entertainer. Don't you know if Tyrese was a real entertainer? He could do one show a month and pay his bill. He could do one show a month, about 20 grand, and then pay his child support. But you forgot he was never a real singer. What do you like? A whole lot of fun. He was never a singer, y'all. He's an actor. He acted like a singer. Which means what? He don't got no hits. He is not getting no publishing. But you're going to see that sorry-ass, dark-skinned, crispy-ass nigga on the stand broke, right? You're going to see that part because he's embarrassed, and that's why. Why I say that? He was in Fast and Furious franchise, one of the biggest franchise of the modern era, period. So why is he broke, y'all? Fast and Furious, he's supposed to be straight alone. I showed y'all the Hollywood actor from the movie Mighty Ducks, a movie that came out years ago. A guy from a movie called Mighty Ducks is a billionaire now. He the one that said, Wendy Williams, you come live with me. But why these black celebrities, somehow they can't do shit, period? Why? You mean to tell me I got a name, I got connections, I know rich people, and I'm still broke? No, maybe because I was spending too much time getting high, partying, and having sex parties. That's what happens. No, the truth is the blacks always want the fame, and Justin Bieber said, give me the money. You can think I'm broke. I don't give a fuck what you think. Call me stupid, because Justin Bieber still got 300 million. No. Why? He don't care about no damn fame. Actually, Justin Bieber want people to stop liking his ass. That's why he's doing it on purpose too. He don't want people to like him no more. Leave him alone. See that? 300 million. So I'm not a genius, y'all. I need one of you black smart people. What's up, love? I need one of you smart people. Anybody with a goddamn college degree. Please explain this to me. Please, y'all. I'm not playing. How could a man that been out for over 25 years have $2 million, and then the one that been out the longest had the most movie roles? Huh? Been around the most influential people the longest. I need somebody to explain to me, how does he only have $2 million and owes money in the hole, child support, and Justin Bieber blew up on YouTube and got $300 million? How is that, y'all? How is that? 300 million, 2 million. Jay-Z, 2 billion. Elon Musk, 350 billion. Any more questions? No, y'all world of money gonna be one way. What you think is rich gonna be one way. Y'all gonna praise money. Y'all love the fame and clout. That's why when it's all said and done, you're left with nothing. And that's how it's always gonna be. Family, it is no excuse for being broke after you have money to invest in any business and start your own business. Food, I don't care if I had goddamn 10 food trucks. I'm never gonna be broke. I will put a food truck in every goddamn city with my washed up face on that shit, and you gonna buy that shit too. That's what I would do before I be broke. But they can't do that, y'all. Now, know why? You had the proof, y'all. They incompetent and they be in mind control programs, y'all. The black celebrities really be in mind control programs. I told you, they get turned into flowers. They get their memory erased. They don't know who they are. They lose themselves. Help them get the money. You forgot that. They need accountants to help them count the money. They need fashion designers to dress their ass. They don't do fucking nothing, y'all. You don't get the fact that they make them big ass kids in the brain, y'all. When you a grown person and you say, what I'm gonna put on today? And somebody say, hey, you should put this on. That means you're a kid. You can't get dressed. You need a stylist. You're a grown ass man. People call your phone, but for years you say, talk to my manager. What happens? You forget how to talk business for yourself. Told you, it's all a setup for them, y'all. They make them come in, they get them all this stuff, and don't worry about it, don't worry about it. But it makes you dependent on the system that when you don't got it, you become lost. Did I not show you Wendy Williams yesterday? It's the same thing. All of a sudden, Wendy can't take care of herself. No, they're pushing a narrative that these people are fucking incompetent and they're losing their mind. That's the narrative they pushing, y'all. These people are incompetent and they're losing their mind on every level. From the poor, they don't even got the common sense to know a child here.
Every generation, we know. Let me tell you how to win. This ain't about generations, y'all. But I want people to understand, in the streets, it's always been law and order, y'all. Even for the criminals. It's all over. But I got to say this. If he would have did this shit around the wrong child, he would have been dead off that alone. Just the fact he was shooting while my daughter was there, we looking for him. Anybody, child that was, looking for his ass. Who did that? Because that's how it's going to go down. That's the real world, y'all. That's how it went down in the real world. Just by him shooting by the kid. My child was there. My grandmother right there. My grandfather right there. Oh, he done after that. He done after that. But no, this shows incompetent every level. When it comes to being criminals, they fucking dumb. They can't even do that right. They stupid. When it comes to them being a successful rapper, you give them the money. They can't do that right. They gonna blow it. They gonna get money, $500,000 car, but they still gonna go back to their neighborhood looking for some ass. They gonna be looking for some tricks, prostitute, glory. Ain't no glory in them dirty ass Philly streets, y'all. When you gonna let it go? Huh? When y'all gonna stop acting like Keniston is not part of Philly? Do you know it is somebody live streaming the streets of Philly right now we speak? They got the cameras on Keniston, whatever that area is where the dope head's at. You know what I'm talking about? That shit is live streaming on the internet right now we speak. They show that shit every day. Every day. Why? It's entertainment. It's entertainment. You know what's entertainment on the news every day? News 12. About what? New York crime. It shocks the world to see how fucking savage they all are still to this day. Yup. When I told you these cities are prisons and you're going to die there, that's what they were made to be. Told you that. Guess what? They also know you live in these cities, the way shit's set up, you're never going to have money to move to leave. You're never going to have the money to leave. They know this already, especially anybody that stayed too long. Now, look. Your last result is to get your ass shipped out of here. All right? Because that's what they're going to do. All right? As you see, Jeff Bezos and them, they're trying to perfect the art of going out of space. Because one thing Jeff Bezos knows, I got all of them to come work for me at Amazon. They love me and trust me. They buy my merchandise. Hey, I'm the one that let them use EBT to shop online. Huh? Jeff Bezos said, come on, y'all. We got something new for y'all. You know y'all want to go overseas, Dubai. This better than Dubai. It's better than going to Vegas. Y'all want to go? Y'all want to go? Y'all want to go out of space? All right, y'all. They let you know right here. They also know what? This is for what? People that's supposed to be rich too, right? So is it going to be some rich people get on this shit, never come back home? Never see their bank account again? And don't forget, guess what? It's going to be hard for them to get some black people on that shit. Know why? Because they're going to tell them, man, you can't take your phone on it. And they ain't going to want to go. But guess what? They're going to say, they're going to really lie to them. They're going to let them take their phone. Well, soon they get shipped off in that rocket, that phone ain't going to work no more. Yep. They putting people in space, turning them into 5G towers. The new 7G is going to be actual humans up there. Yeah. And guess what happened, y'all? All right? Young Thug will be the next artist launched into space because we getting rid of all of their ass. Jeff Bezos sold his Seattle mansion. Showing you the proof right here. Look, Seattle millionaires moving to Vegas. They moving where? Miami. Why? Guess what happened, y'all? All of the millionaires and billionaires were living in hiding because America was upside down. So now all the millionaires and billionaires, they going back to live in the cities they want to live in because everybody going to be gone. And that's what this shit is about. Also, what I wanted to show y'all is, but I kept showing. Oh, man. But I said it's a reason why all of them in trouble, man, because they had beef with 47. Jeff Bezos had beef with 47. He squashed the beef. I keep telling y'all he gave the money up. The proof is right here. This is why he's finally moving to Miami, because they couldn't live in Florida. They couldn't live in the red state, Florida, man. You get it? Now, Jeff Bezos got married and moving to Florida with his young wife. Before that, they were playing a role, open all of them, living in Hawaii. They were acting like radical Democrats. Whole time, man, they were playing a role. I told you. No, they all was under the man. The rainbow became a new market. It became new money for this country. The rainbow movement is actually what pushed people to become billionaires faster and 100 millionaires. It was the rainbow movement that made everybody super rich, y'all. And it was all under one umbrella, but all of them were not rainbows, y'all. Everybody got up under Barry and them for to reap the rich benefits of the blacks and the rainbow. That is what they did. When I told you, family, Facebook came out when Barry was in office. It all came out like the same time. I remember this shit like yesterday. If you check Mark Zuckerberg net worth, before Barry came in, he had a 0. Simple, y'all. Simple. No, y'all. You made Jeff Bezos a billionaire. You made Mark Zuckerberg a billionaire. Yes, you did. So my point is this. Now, see, Jeff Bezos, these rich people, what else you gonna see? They fleeing California, coming to the East Coast. Why? Because they want to live in Miami and shit. They tired of that shit out there. They was only in these certain blue states because they was dealing with political reasons. Now they're going into living their life. They're going conservative like they are, because rich people really conservative. And they're going to Miami, Florida. Because Jeff Bezos, he had beef with the president. He couldn't live in Florida. Now he can, which is proof everybody ass got sold out. It was all a big game, y'all. It was all a big game. So Mark Zuckerberg and Bezos, they were the main ones gassing up the Hollywood celebrities, because the Hollywood celebrities thought that as long as they backed by these billionaires and got these platforms, they good. But then you're going to see when the president came in, all the celebrities in trouble, and Mark Zuckerberg and them started making a way for themselves. They straight now. So Black Hollywood got sold out. But that's why I kept trying to tell y'all, it's a reason why Jay-Z, Beyonce, LeBron, them in trouble, because they ran their mouth. Even though I can pull up news recently when Jeff Bezos and Jay-Z was talking about buying the Redskins. But then Jeff Bezos flipped on all of them. Look, I ain't with y'all no more. I'm with 47. Matter of fact, I'm about to move to Miami, buy me a house, and chill with my wife. He got married and everything because he's not rainbow. He's not with that. You get what I'm saying? No, they all buy. So I kept telling you, man, the plan was for you to be like this, bro, with the bros all day. The plan was for your ass to be broke, sis. Meanwhile, now what's going in the family? That's why Jeff Bezos just got married. No, y'all. And your kid's going to jail. And you know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. It's back to family. So what am I showing you? Tracy Ross is crying about she ain't got no family. Because it's the narrative. All their family destroyed. Why? All they ass got flipped. The ones that didn't get flipped lost their mind in the pandemic. They have no clue America been opened back up. They still don't know this. They still don't know this. Yes. So look, she's talking about she regrets. I grieved at things that I thought would be and that are not. Ross said, I'm not married. I don't have children. And I think I grieved that at times. It's called the Black Depression. It's called you can't get out. It's called you lost. It's because you sacrifice money for the love of a child. That's what you sacrifice. If you had your child, you'd probably be happy. Hey, your child had been a certain age. Y'all have been out shopping together, having fun right now. See that? But you didn't think like that. Because you guys' brain only registers what's in front of you. Y'all whole subconscious, y'all superconscious is already conquered. Huh? That's why they train all y'all to act off animal instincts, which is beast instincts, which is what? Savage instincts. Because your guys are goats. That's how they train y'all. Then I also know some of y'all ain't want to have kids because you know some of them, sometimes you might got to do something, They might call your number. I know why y'all don't have kids. Trust me on that. Top of the top on a Friday. That's right. So everybody that's up. Let's go. Let's go. We just get started once again. The replay. No, what we looking at, y'all, everything we looking at now is psyche, y'all. Everything now is mental. Everything is mental. Because we looking at a lot of stuff because y'all follow this stuff, y'all. So I know celebrities are avatars. So when I look at Tracy Ross, I know that's a lot of women right now. Because I kept telling y'all, them witches on Housewives of Atlanta, all them bitches witches. Every bitch you saw on Love and Hip Hop was a witch. You will see the same pattern. None of them were respectfully married. T.I. and Tiny married, but they was a joke. That's why I say respectfully married. When you and your wife, when you got a household, that shit ran like rulership, fool. That shit ran like king, queen. And I don't got to see the parents. I want to see the parents work through their kids. That's the right way. See? That's how bros do it. That's how the real families do it. All that shit you saw this past decade was fucking dysfunction. So you started dysfunction. Then a lot of y'all was actually getting with people you met on the internet trying to start families. Dysfunction. No, y'all. When I tell you, the last damaging, when they got on this internet and admitted what the internet did, they admitted what the phone did. They admitted that the phone ruined people's brain, y'all. Popcorn brain. And others. They also said this generation will have dementia younger than any other generation. Told you, everything they said that they studied on this shit and proved it and announced it, I caught everything. No, this is part of it. You guys will always chase fame, cameras, lights. Now, the only thing I'm going to give her a pass with, y'all, her mother made her do this shit. She didn't have no choice. She was Tracy, you know what I'm saying? And what else you going to see? You're going to see it. Some reason, all the black celebrities got to make their kids do stuff. The white celebrities ain't got to do that. This is what Diana Ross had to do with her kid. Now her kid is dysfunctional, saying, look, I got no fucking life. And maybe she also could feel a certain way because her mother brainwashed her with that shit. All right? Like I said, y'all, it's no joke dying lonely. Huh? You being found somewhere slumped. Your ass was so lonely, independent your whole life. Guess what happened? Somebody found your ass and I was by yourself fucking stinking. You was in that shit for a week. You were by yourself, remember? You ain't need nobody. You ain't need nobody. Guess what? When it was time for your ass to get put in the ground, ain't nobody put shit on your headstone. Ain't nobody gonna clean your grave neither. Why? Because you want to do shit your way, right? You by yourself. That's right. No, y'all got a trick to live a fake ass life called independent. Back, it was never no such thing as that. Independent woman, you know what that's called in history? A whore. It was called what? Married at wedlock. It was called a whore, y'all. When you heard about women getting stoned, it's because they were single. No such thing as single. That meant you was a whore, y'all. So I'm not playing with you. These are all codes that were accepted and given to your generation as normal shit. No. It meant you were a whore. It meant you was a thought. Get your ass out of here. If you ain't had no husband and you going around sleep with men, you call a whore. That's what it was called. Your era is called a bad bitch. It's called I do my own thing. I'm a single lady. That's what it was called, y'all. But it was a trick. Yes. Because everybody always know how the hell you going to grow without a damn family. All right? So look, boys to men, broke. Philly, broke. More time, Philly, broke again. Once again, now we got the proof, y'all. Philly artists are the sorriest of the whole industry. Sorriest ones. Broke crybabies because they from the city of brotherly love. And they go around and get sympathy. All of them are fucking broke, y'all. How? This shit fucking me up now, y'all. Because, like I said, I heard somebody talking about them and he felt sorry for them. And I hate to keep saying race. I'm listening to sports radio. 2 white guys talking about boys to men, how they saw the documentary, and this shit's sad, man. How they so fucking broke. And he was talking about how Backstreet Boys and NSYNC took their ass out. They got replaced. Then you'll see who? Full Force. It was some black guys writing for those groups. Yes, it was a plan. When it comes to the TRL days, you will not be the favorite. We're going to start this white pop star. Out of Backstreet, NSYNC, who comes out of that? Justin Bieber, born out of that world. Yes. So I kept telling you, your celebrities are done because they don't have no more pop stars. So when I was listening to the guys talking about them, I knew they were their fans from back in the day because they used to be pop stars because you only sold platinum records by being a pop star, code word, white fans, period. If those young teeny boppers didn't buy the album, if those parents didn't let those kids play those albums in those white households, you were never going to be a real celebrity. And that's how this shit went. So it's not our fault that they were too dumb to open up a Boys to Men restaurant in Philly, right? They could have had a Boys to Men food truck. They could have had a Boys to Men jazz club. They could have had a Boys to Men hookah lounge. So like I said, I don't watch everybody and their mother come in this country and start a business, But I'm supposed to still feel sorry for broke ass niggas with broke ass stories because they didn't start no business. We not doing that no more. I'm gonna tell y'all from now on, mind your own business, and that's where you'll have some business. Start your business. But all this other shit, you're gonna be finished, just like them. All right? No, when I told y'all this BT Hollywood shit was embarrassing and finished, every which way you look. So I'm actually hearing people feel sorry for them. But within somebody feeling sorry for you, I was able to hear they're really saying these guys are really incompetent. They are really incompetent. You mean to tell me these guys made all that money? And you know, some of us are white. We never got rich like that. These guys are richer than us, our whole family and our generations, and now they're broker than us and more sorry than us? No. How to stack money, flip money, invest money, respect money. All they know about money is get it, spend it, get it, spend it, get it, spend it, show it, show it. That's all they know. So now it is officially a mental issue. That's all it is, y'all. It is a mental issue. They also know a lot of people got mental issues when it comes to money. So now they're going to use it against you. Your incompetency in economics is going to now be your prison. Because without money, you're not free. That's how it's made. The new world is going to be, if you cannot move, you're not free. All right? If you waiting around for somebody to do something for you, you're not free. That's this world we in. So, Meek Mill was free, but he got turned out. This Meek Mill, when he was turning to a crackhead off this rap stuff. Why am I showing you that? To give you the updates. They still have the tapes, all right? They still are playing these games of slander, and it's not over with. Wale talking about he about to drop an album, y'all. Matter of fact, he's saying it's all over now. But Wale did his job. He groomed every black man to wear man buns, and he did it. They did it, all right? So I'm saying it to say for a reason. You got the proof that none of this shit was productive. Laid back music was two black boys getting abused, all right? Anally. You got the proof. Rick Ross destroyed both of those boys' booty. Laid back music. The question is, how does Wale have more? How does Justin Bieber have more money than all their ass put together? Why? He's not a dumb, incompetent rapper. That's why. He's just not. He plays the role of an idiot. What's up, Barbara Floyd? Justin Bieber played the role of an idiot, y'all. He ain't no damn fool. All right? So remember that. So today you're going to see a whole lot of your celebrities, right? Guess what? You can add all their ass up today, and they still ain't going to add up to Justin Bieber. Pick one. I don't give a fuck how many. I don't care how many. I don't care about. I'm trying to tell you something. We can take 20 celebrities right now in our face, and they shit still ain't going to add up to him. We can pick every celebrity trending right now, and they still ain't going to add up to him. Justin Bieber don't got to hit a live button. This fool been canceling tours for 4 years straight and still straight. Because he's not a black celebrity. No, when you black celebrity, you're going to always end up dead broke and with a bad story, y'all. It's the truth. It's the rules of the game. Justin tour was axed 2020, canceled the tour. Again, canceled the tour 2022. I'm not pressed. Who you seeing going on tour those years? Beyonce. But they want me to think Beyonce is a billionaire. Let's rewind it. Beyonce husband worth $2.5 billion. Somehow they working their ass off. Justin Bieber got $300 million, and he don't do nothing but chill all day. He don't go on tour. He turned down tour money. He turned that shit down. He said, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm being shaggy right now. Do you now see why black celebrities got to work their ass off and the white celebrities don't got to do shit? Do you finally get it now? Are you getting it? Maybe you'll get it later on. Check this out. Maybe you'll get it when you buy the new Lil Wayne album. All right? Lil Wayne reveals a Carter 6 feature about to drop, y'all. Oh, shit. Lil Wayne, you forgot you told me you don't remember none of your raps no more. Which means, bro, I don't believe you into writing raps like that no more. I don't believe you into rapping like that. All right? So, yes, y'all, Lil Wayne is brain damaged too, y'all. I got to keep it real. He's brain damaged, y'all. All them drugs, family. But he still got his senses.
Lil Wayne still got his smarts, but his ass going. Put it like this, y'all. If Lil Wayne be the Muhammad Ali of our generation, don't be surprised, all right? Don't be surprised that one day when Lil Wayne get older, he be shaking with a mic, all right? For real talk. Real talk. All right? But you're watching all your generations, everybody. You remember Lil Wayne was a favorite. Lil Wayne is talking about doing a Carter 6 after 40, y'all. And what I'm telling you, all they have is dreams for y'all. Wait on it. You still waiting on that Chronic 2? Wait on it. Wait on it. Because if you're waiting on Carter 6 to drop, that means you're delusional. Keep telling you. You watched Bobby Brown yesterday with Shannon Sharpe. Now today you talking about Lil Wayne album. No, they keep showing you Black history is over with. Nas, DJ Premier, Mobb Deep, De La Soul dropping new albums. Family, where the hell did everybody else go at? That's all I'm asking you. What happened to everybody else on Empire Records? Where the hell is all? All I want y'all to see, do you see how this shit is playing out like none of that shit never happened? If you just got out of jail today and or woke up out of coma and you never knew about drill rap, it is no proof drill rap even existed. We're back in the early 2000s. Kept telling you this is how they've been manipulating your life. They manipulate your time. They manipulate your dimensions and frequencies by doing this shit. Keep you in the past. Keep telling you that. 2025, everything from the past back out. You didn't understand this magic shit they do. Told you, your past always going to be your death. That's why I keep telling you, anything you tell me, you're going to talk about the past. If I ask you anything about yourself, I bet you go to the past because that's all you know. De La Soul, junior high school. Nas, high school. I'm a grown-ass man now. Why they tell me about the albums coming out? Because they showing you. They was hoping I still be waiting for that shit to come out because that would mean I'm still stuck in the past and I didn't get nowhere. Keep telling us what all that shit mean. If I was to say, yo, y'all about to get that new Nas shit, I can't wait, that really would mean I'm fucking messed up in the head. And all these years, I didn't get nowhere, y'all. And I'm actually still waiting for Nas to drop like when I was 16. That's what it means. Meanwhile, Nas ain't coming out. And if he come out, he ain't going to be the same Nas. But what else are we looking at? This is our proof no new talent was ever produced and withheld the times because the plan was every New York rapper, you was going to die, go to jail anyway. This is the proof. When we can shut down all y'all generations and then bring our old heads back out, showing you was a plan. You guys were never going to make it. You were never going to be the favorite. We just let y'all run around because the game was already created for us. And that's why only a certain celebrity will always be able to come out and get a couple dollars. Not y'all. It always been like that. All right? You got all your proof today of the control of the industry that when the big money man Diddy in jail, you now see that they cannot survive. $2 million. On top of that, on the run, in debt, $10,000 a month. He don't want to pay. Who else owe money don't want to pay? Soulja Boy. As we speak. So all we want to know is why is only a particular celebrity doing bad financially all around the board, crying about they ain't got no kids, no husband, crying about how they can't get no money off their radio spins. All this shit I'm saying is going on right now, concurrent as we speak. I know how to read all this. The other half, quiet, scared because of Diddy news, Diddy parties, Diddy trial. Other half don't know if they're going to be exposed on video. Baby, y'all, they finished. Fresh Montana out the country, hiding out. Why? Because Fresh Montana was at an event. Sean, this is what Fresh Montana was at, putting sushi on that woman on that table. Sean Diddy Combs wild party aftermath exposed. Bloodstained sheets, lubricant, condoms, cocaine, and razors. That's why Drewski said, what? I have all the tapes. What else they say? What Odell say in the joke? Let's go. Everything was laced.
these AI memes is people giving us clues. So like I said, you finally got a lot of these pieces put together. Sports, entertainment, rap, you'll see it's this pattern of everybody affiliated with Diddy being slandered, disrespected, right? Which means it is no coming back from this, y'all. The whole plan of humiliation is to wipe all their ass out. We're going to embarrass all your fucking leaders. The communities that looked up to y'all, we about to wipe them out. Common sense. We don't care about black viewership on TV. Ain't no more black people getting no money like that. Nobody watches basketball no more. They did watch for LeBron, not no more. We ain't creating no more. It's not going to be no more LeBrons. It's not going to be no more Odell Beckhams. It's not going to be no more you black guys that think you're going to get money and just do what you want to do. All right, you wait till you get the job, then you want to color your hair pink, purple. You want to get the job, run online. We dead in all y'all shit. First of all, it's going to be back. We're going to make y'all see y'all people suffer, and then y'all people going to see y'all suffer. As this happening, neighborhoods going to burn, shit going to get flooded out, people going to get fired, people going to quit their job, lose their job, people going to scam, get blackballed, people going to be on federal house arrest, all y'all shit getting collapsed. Then on top of that, we letting the whole world watch y'all behavior. We exposed all of y'all for being pink. We made a pyramid, with y'all at the top of the damn pyramid for this. Then on the back end, y'all are still getting locked up. All right? Y'all had no clue. Y'all were the #1 face on the terrorism list. Because all y'all neighborhoods getting re-gentrified, all of them, and you ain't never coming back. And that's how it's going to be. So I know even in New York, they're going to turn them projects into condos. Yes, they are. All right? So this is how you know. You're being taken out by your own stupidity because we put you in a fake world that was called self-destruction. And you went with the script. So now when you point finger, all you're going to have is to point at yourself. And the rest of you left got a problem on social service, your ass getting shipped out of the country, and then you're going to say about it. Which one you want? All right, y'all. All I'm going to say is this again. Homeboys out of space. They making a trend of black people going out of space. Young Thug will be the next launch into space. And the rest, after that, all the rest of you young thugs getting shipped out of here and your mamas. That's it, y'all. So I'm letting you know right now, man. If you cannot take care of yourself, you might get shipped out the damn planet. Who knows? Because Jeff Bezos got the money to do it. He also could be using them for guinea pigs. All right? We're going to leave this alone, y'all. On that note, y'all stay tuned. I got more coming later, man. What I mean by that is, y'all, we doing happy hour, y'all. So like I said, here's your proof Meek Mill was riding around Philly looking for young boys at night in cross dresses. Hey, Philly, what's the street where the cross dresses at? You ain't got to tell me. I bet you they be where them dope heads at. I already know where they be at. Wherever the dope heads at, cross dresses right there. Dope, fentanyl, and cross dresses go hand in hand. Huh? Philadelphia is a city. Check it out. That's where all the minor shit going at. That's where all the sexual abuse going at. Trust me on that. All right? Philadelphia is one of the places where women get dogged out the most. I've been a lot of places. Trust me, I know. They get dogged out the most. Philadelphia, one of the first spots I seen. They take her welfare card. That's why I say, some place like Philly so low, y'all, you can be on welfare, and they still gonna drag your ass. On welfare, they take your welfare card. Slavery, straight slavery. That's what they've been doing that shit in Philly. Take all her shit. Yup. But you didn't know that, right? The system of her being on welfare and you selling drugs, bro, you didn't think it was going to play out, did you? No, it's dead. It's finished. On that note, sorry to bore y'all with all this other talk. Just know it's about the money. It's about the family. It's a good day for everybody that got money. All right?
Millionaires are relocating, billionaires relocating, and people with family are moving on. That's it. The country is based on money, put up or shut up, and if your ass miserable, they got a rocket for you. If you hate this country, they got some rockets for you. And guess what? In space, you don't need no money. You don't got to worry about my president. You don't got to worry about shit. You guys are going to be working and living on the new space stations. I saw Total Recall too. That black man said, I got 5 kids to feed. And their ass was in Mars. I know what's going on, y'all. I seen movies and shit. Yup. When it's all said and done, y'all ass getting shipped out the planet, guys. Yup. They're going to tell you, if you want any more social service, you must apply in Mars. It's going to happen. I'm not here to diss nobody, y'all. I got to stress these things because I was trying to tell y'all, man, our peoples fucked us over. You were supposed to get off them systems a long time ago, y'all. If you didn't get off that system, if you in penitentiary, they got a right to put you in there. You couldn't say shit. What you gonna say, bro? If you in jail and they put you stay proper, you can't say shit. Strap your ass with them chains right in that shit. Sit their ass out of here. I see it. Why? Young Thug is the proof, y'all. Young Thug is the proof. And it look like they made him do that shit, y'all. First monkey in space. They're going to ship all addicts and poor people out of here. Crybabies and people that hate the country and 47, shipping all their ass out of here. Yup. So y'all stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. And everybody in on it too, y'all. Gail King she in on it too. That's right. Oh, it ain't about poor people. It's for rich people too. Because you rich, right? Well, you call yourself rich and you want to do this, right? Well, for the rich people, go do it. Just that you might not come back and they're going to take your bank account from your ass. Maybe. We out, y'all. Enjoy y'all day. Enjoy y'all week. Shout out to my family. Shout out to the bro, the sis. It's been a long week. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your day, y'all. It's beautiful outside. 1. Hey, today would have been a perfect day for that. Matter of fact, you hear somebody cutting grass in my background right now. Somebody already on it around where I'm at. Grass, car wash, hustle, straight sunny day. See? Got your little team. Bro, I do the cars, you cut the grass. Let's go. Bang. See what I'm saying? We up early. We made our money. Tell you, man. People think it's a joke. Y'all, I mean, a lot of y'all know this. Y'all know people really still be doing that Sanford and Son stuff, right? You know people got trucks, and all they do is go around collecting that trash, go take it to that what? Where that copper pay out at, right? Where they pay out for that copper and the metals. Yeah, people, man, that Fred Sanford shit for real. That's right. Thrift store for real. People don't you make money off a thrift store. You can start a storage right now, y'all, and just harbor old furniture. Huh? You got a store with just old stuff in it. That's your thrift store right now. Posting online. So I know a lot of ways to make money, y'all. I sold furniture before online. I did all that shit already. I told you before. One day, I saw somebody selling decent furniture, y'all. I swear to God, that shit was decent. I said, oh, shit. I said, nah, I can make money off that. Off Up just came out. Posted that shit on Off Up. Somebody bought that shit. Extra free $300. I was jugging. I was one of the first people jugging Off Up, y'all. Before I was doing none of this shit, I was making money on Off Up, stuff like that. Quick flips. Yup. So I know y'all's mad ways to make money, y'all. Trust me on that. So like I said, they still locking up everybody in their fentanyl because they all terrorists are being rounded up, y'all. Caught with a pound. 20 indicted. All terrorists. All law enforcement, government forces are targeted at the real criminals and terrorists now in the country, not out the country. All in the country. Get it? That's right. Hey, yo, what's up, King? King said, do a members only about hustles. Let's talk about it in the live. I got you. All right, what we gonna do? You know how we gonna talk. Songs be positive. The VIP kick, but strictly positive, down to earth. We gonna talk about it every time. That's right. Cause for real, it's about those hustles. But see, now people don't know legitimate hustles. You file taxes on that, y'all. See, we was taught that hustles wasn't nothing. No, hustles is a goddamn business, y'all. It's a business. I know a man, a Rastaman. Guess how he get his money? He been doing this shit for over a decade. All he do is go downtown with a bucket, a Windex, and a wiper blade, and he got deals where he wash windows, y'all. He got deals where he wash business windows. That's all he do. That's it. Because, like I told y'all, man, y'all got tricked with the Rasta life. That's y'all live a fake Rasta life. See, the modern day Rasta, it ain't no. The modern day dreadhead, they made the criminal. But the real Rasta man, no, he don't work for them. So he already knew that if I grow my dread, I'm not working for them. So I will always have my own businesses. They always knew that. If I be rebellious with these dreads, my own business. Even the white guys know that. Those white gothic guys, the white, whatever you want to call them, rock and rollers, hippies, devil, whatever you want to call them, they always knew that. I'm not working for society. If I grow my hair out, I'm not with that corporate stuff. But I'm going to do this. I work on cars. I deal with tech. They always knew that. They always knew if I'm going to be rebellious, anti-society, I'm going to do it my way. But they also know, hey, I might not be in society, but no matter how rebellious I am, I still got to pay my taxes. They know that shit. But the thing is, you didn't know is they've been doing that shit of made-up companies. Me and bro just go around shoveling up dirt. That's a company. Know what I'm saying? They didn't want you to know you can have a business off side hustles. And we're going to leave it alone, y'all, because most of the side hustles been taken already. All right? We out. All the side hustles was told on the internet, and that's how they learned about all of them and shut them all down. That's what happened. All right? Let's go. We out. All playlists on the main channel. If you want access to all playlists, you make sure you tap on playlists. All right? Forbidden content, members only, locked. Then you got what? The content that is unlocked. Now playing. We out. Shout out to all the VIP members. We out.